Hello and welcome to episode 17, which I just remembered that I need to update that real quick, so I'll do that right now. But episode 17 of Plot Hunters. We are in 17. We had quite the epic battle last week. It was amazing.
It was.
Y'all are too damn quiet.
Something.
We're back. It was a big battle, all right.
I don't know. I had fun. I don't know about you guys.
Lots of running. Lots of running towards the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of running towards the fight.
Poor Cruz. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Announcements. What do I have? No, just the usual. Nothing major. Oh gosh. You're still in the red, Cruz. We have our usual subscriber perks. If you're a subscriber, which a lot of subs helped out during that fight. Thank you, everybody, for helping people out. If you're a subscriber, you can donate a tribute to any of the players, one per episode. You can also cheer to offer potions. And anything else? I don't even know. What else do we have?
Oh, the giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So, we have a very special item for today's giveaway because I went to D&D Live, got to DM there, and one of our the bonus gifts that we got was the Mad Maggie miniatures that were part of our swag bags. So these are very awesome. Mad Maggie's an awesome character that's going to be in the next adventure, which is the Baldur's Gate Descent to Avernus adventure, and she's basically a night hag who is sort of like a mechanic and like a warlord, and
she's
like has
metal,
she's super metal. She is straight metal. Like she builds war machines and like Mad Max style stuff. Like she's so badass, and I had fun playing her. So yeah, Mad Maggie is a very interesting, cool character who can either be an enemy or an ally, who depending on how you play it.
I want her as my ally.
Yes.
But if you win her, she can just be yours.
Yes, this is actually a really cool figurine. Yeah, on the back it says, okay, so Mad Maggie is a night hag warlord of the hellscape of Avernus. She is ruthless and cunning with a wicked sense of humor. Although she is evil, she is not without a sense of warrior-like honor and respect for those tough enough to tangle with her and get in a few licks. Her gang of miscreants scavenge the hellscape for wrecked infernal war machines to rebuild them into their own ramshackle war machines that they then use to raid traitors, devil legions, and others who wander into her territory. She's a badass. She's a bad bitch.
She's fucking metal, guys.
Yes.
Fucking.
So, this will be our giveaway today. Get Mad Maggie. She'll be awesome. And I think that's pretty much it for announcements. So, where we last left off, shit went down.
Gosh, shit went down so fast.
All the way down the mountain.
You had your final battle with the Castellanters. That was a pretty brutal,
so hard.
brutal battle, but you did succeed in the end, killing both Lord and Lady Castellanter. However, in the process, you lost an ally. Seathair was killed during this battle. And then afterwards, you guys looted the bodies. Well, you looted Lord Castellanter. I don't know if you did anything with Lady. Lady faded. She like honestly, I don't think she had anything. Lord Castellanter was swagged.
Didn't she go into the blood pit?
She did. She descended into blood.
I like stab her through the heart and like just
Yes.
into the blood bath.
Yeah, she was inaccessible at the moment.
Yes. Yes. After the fight, you guys. What'd you say?
Geographically undesirable.
Jen, our viewers are interested in what you're eating.
Oh, hi, what up? I made some good chicken biryani.
Very nice. Afterwards, you left the Castellanter Manor before even more hell broke loose, and went to find out what happened to Seathair's body, because you sent him away with one of Jarlaxle's lackeys to see if they could raise him. So you went back to one of Jarlaxle's ships, and there was a cleric that was attempting to bring Seathair back to life, and was unsuccessful at it, and was quite confused at the situation. The cleric explained that there appeared to not be a soul within Seethir's body, in which case he can't be brought back from the dead. And although you guys wondered if this was a cause of the sacrifice that the Castlanters were doing when they poisoned everybody in the place, the cleric has said that didn't really seem to match up quite. It was more coincidental, but this is something that this cleric has never seen before, and they said that they would try and talk to some of our higher level clerics to see if they have any idea why Seethir is missing a soul.
Plot twist, there never had a soul.
I do have an idea.
That's why he was such a date.
Yeah, you're right.
Meanwhile, Mira is just crying.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, I don't know. Would Mira be crying, or would she just be like in shock at this point? What is
Still in
Mira
shock.
feeling right now?
She's in shock. She's in deep shock.
One more idea. Follow me. Come here. I'm going to bring her back to the yawning portal.
Okay. Is everyone going with you, or just her?
Me and Cruz are
we're
at home.
this tavern because I have 2 levels of exhaustion right now.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also like we're in different places.
Okay. So y'all go head over to the yawning portal.
I asked the barkeep if he has seen Volo anywhere.
By the time you get to the yawning portal, it is pretty late. Durnan has already retired, but you just bang on his door and he comes out sleepily.
Yeah, that tracks.
And he's just like, what do you want Volo for?
It's important. Just have you seen him?
Not for a couple days. He's probably still hanging around the city somewhere.
Do you
I
know
can... What's that?
Do you know where he stays?
Here sometimes, there sometimes. I can send him a paper bird. I'll summon him. Do you want him here, or you want him at your place?
The fucking Troll Skull Manor.
Okay. Fucking Troll Skull Manor. Got it. Like right now, or?
As soon as he possibly can. Now is ideal.
Alright. Fair enough. He kind of rubs his eyes and goes back into his room, and assuming that he will write a letter. Or a paper bird and send that out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I like, and I guess we just start, so like, do you want to go to your, no, you probably don't want to go to your place. Do you want to go back to our place?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go back to our place. I like guide Mara back to our
Alright, so you head back to Troll Skull Manor. Cruz and Lena, are you guys still up? Or are you guys already out?
Alina is wherever Cruz put her.
I'm sorry, she was in shock too.
Yeah, she's just, if she's laying down in her bed, she's resting, but she's just like staring up at the ceiling, just like, there's, like, she's like, not there at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in there with her.
Alright. Varen and Mira, you guys arrive.
Yep. I bring Mara up to her room. And
That has no bed in it.
oh.
It has a shade lounge.
I bring her up to my room, which has like a glorified yoga mat for a bed. So like, you know, it's better than nothing.
You can take my bed.
I don't think I ask. I think I just go for it.
Okay.
Just like, just get some sleep.
Okay. Thank you.
I love you or some shit.
Okay.
I'll be over there if you need anything. I'll point at the corner where I'm just gonna like sit and read a book.
While she just lays and stares at the ceiling.
She's gonna like lay on her back, like
Yeah.
secretly sobbing.
Like once Neighbor falls asleep, if she falls asleep, I'll do my 4-hour nap, but not before then.
Alright. Is everybody retiring then?
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody gets a full rest.
I thought we were like, roll.
Everyone's rolling. I was gonna be like, no, I will not roll initiative.
I will not roll a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
Got that nice long rest.
You guys get a long rest. Throughout the night, Cruz and Varen, you get a kind of restless sleep. It's just there. You have various weird dreams, mostly replaying some of the stuff that Cruz is running an endless hallway in his dream that just never ends. But you do manage to get a full rest. Alina, your sleep is dreamless. You just kind of black out at some point.
Yeah, she's tired.
When your brain just shuts down at some point, you fall asleep. Mira, however, you have horrible nightmares. You see hellish landscapes, devils, demons everywhere. And then it shifts and you are back in the labyrinth that you were in when you and Alina were kind of that shared dream. And you are kind of back towards the end of that where you guys faced off against the hags. And you see the 3 hags there, again, standing in front of a large glowing egg. And inside the egg, you see numerous souls floating around, screaming in agony. And in those souls, you see Seether appear. And you hear the hags start to cackle. And they laugh at you and they say, "He's ours now." And you see him kind of mouthing, "Help me." And you see all the various souls that are in this egg are all kind of mouthing, "Help me." But you can't hear anything. Well, you can hear them shrieking, but you can't hear what they're saying. And then eventually you do manage to wake up groggily, feeling really terrible. Your maximum HP is down 1 point.
Oh shit.
Permanently.
What?
Oh my god.
So now you have 62. Oh, that's right. You guys leveled last time.
Oh shit.
Do not level your characters.
I did. I leveled my character.
Okay.
I think I did.
But yes, so now you have.
It's been so fucking, you know. I just gotta roll a hit die. That's literally it.
Did I get something?
Let me just
What was that?
Okay.
Was that your dice?
I'll take one more hand. There we go.
It was
Okay.
Cascade.
Nice.
Again.
That dice waterfall, man.
Don't worry about it.
True ASMR.
I now crit at a 19, guys.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, so Mira, you're down 1 HP max. But you all managed to wake up. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Keep sleeping.
Check on Mara.
She's still in the same room as you.
Yeah, how's she doing?
She's like,
Oh, I didn't know it was International Tabletop Day. Hey, G-Dubs.
Oh hey.
Oh, very nice.
International Tabletop Days.
Hot damn.
Perfect timing.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank you, T-Dubs.
I mean, she's up. She's kind of just staring at her
She's
hand.
awake.
I think I need to find something.
Oh, find what?
I don't know. An egg?
I'm sure we can find those at the farmer's market.
No, not that. I need to go.
What?
I need to go.
What? Where?
I don't know.
Hold up. Okay. Okay. What kind of egg? Like
I
a chicken
described
egg?
the egg from the dream.
Okay.
Oh, that's a different kind of egg.
I think we all saw it when we had
Yeah,
our-
you all saw it, and you all kind of recognize the description because you were all there at the end of that labyrinth.
Mhm.
Fucking. Ah, hell. How are we gonna?
I mean, someone has to have, like, information. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Do you mind if I come?
Yeah. She just walked. She's getting up and leaving.
Was that a yes, I mind, or yes, you can come?
Yeah, I'm going. Sure.
I'm going.
Okay. Anybody else going with?
Even know this
Like,
is
they
happening.
didn't tell us.
I mean,
Do we
she
know?
yells
You
out,
can.
"I'm fine,
You hear
I'm
them
gonna
like
find
leaving.
eggs."
Okay. I'll try. I'll try to go out and see what's going on. I don't know if they're going anywhere.
You pop out, but you see them like just as they're like leaving the house. You hear the door slam.
Shit. Guess I'll follow.
I
I
guess
have
I'm
literally
going too.
nothing else to do. Yeah, I'll follow. Sure.
I'm deferring to Alina. I'm watching her right now.
Okay. So Alina's following them. Cruz is following Alina. All right,
I
Mira, where are you?
imagine it's like a little baby train that they're holding all the ring.
That's what I was thinking of too.
So where are you going, Mira?
I'm gonna try and find a library.
Okay. You do know a couple libraries. There's the Cosmic Athenium, and then there was the other one whose name I cannot think of right now, but I think that was the one that you guys visited last time.
I think I have my note somewhere. Hang on.
Yeah.
I still can't find my notebooks. I don't know where the fuck it
Temple
is.
library was it?
Yeah, the temple,
Yeah.
yes. So,
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna
Which-
ask around if there's like a library that specializes in hags, maybe.
okay. There's no library that specializes in hags specifically, but if you're looking for like magical or strange beings or creatures, the Cosmic Athenium probably has some information.
Okay. That.
It has lots of information of various planes and stuff like that.
Yeah. She's gonna go to that one.
All right, you guys wander your way over to the Cosmic Athenium. As you enter, you see that it's a very large domed library. It's only got about 3 levels. It's pretty much just a wide dome with all the books along the edge. And above, you see what is essentially it's almost like a planetarium. Like the roof of the place or the ceiling of it is decorated in this really beautiful universe motif with various worlds and planes, and just kind of demonstrates how the planes are all kind of related to one another. And it is very beautiful and quiet. And you guys wander in, and what information are you looking for?
Hags and anything that sounds like the egg of screaming.
You describe this to one of the workers and one of the librarians, and they're just like, eggs of screaming, interesting. I have not heard of that. Hags, however, you can, she points you in the direction of a section that is kind of devoted to evil beings of other planes, essentially. Interplanetary evil beings? I don't know, something like that. Interplanetary. But she points you over to a section over there.
IPEB. The EPEBs.
EPEBs.
Interplanetary evil beings. We're looking for EPEBs, guys.
That's a great band name, by the way.
Interplanetary evil beings.
Yes.
Jot that one down.
Rock and roll, guys. It's a new album. It's coming out in a month or two, guys.
It's the new Mountain Goats album.
Oh my god.
Bad nose.
So go ahead and make an investigation check.
That's a natural one.
I mean, hey, it fits.
And you have really good investigation.
I know. That's
But
what
you are very distracted right now. You know what you want, you know what you're looking for, but you're just not paying attention to detail. Just kind of your thoughts behind your head are just replaying what happened the night before, and you're not paying close enough attention to what's in front of you.
At one point, I want to grab Varen and ask her what's going on because I just kind of followed.
It's like, egg. Varen's like, she woke up, mentioned something about an egg, then left.
It's
Don't
to
think
the
she means the normal
specific egg.
I don't think she means like a chicken egg, so I'm gonna assume that she means not an actual egg. Or
You
if
guys,
it's
like-
an actual egg, a real
You guys, like
a-
far from this.
You have like an
I
idea
know,
of
we're
what
right
kind
next
of
to
egg?
you.
Yeah. I'm just like,
It-
egg.
If Aaron can't just like explain it, I will like ask Mara like
Yeah,
what's
like-
going on.
Marin is not going to be able to explain anything beyond she said egg.
The egg that we saw with the hags. Egg. Gold egg. Green
Oh,
people.
In the maze?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you looking for that?
Because he's there. And I need the egg.
Who's there?
Oh my god. I get it now.
What happened?
Oh, it hadn't hit before?
Oh, no, like, it hit the player. The
Oh.
character didn't get it before.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Who's there, Mira? What happened?
They have Citer, and I'm gonna find him.
What do you
Mhm.
mean?
He's in the egg.
In the Varen, what happened last night? I thought
you saw what happened. He died, and we. Oh.
I wasn't there when
Yeah, we weren't at
I
that.
was there. Alina wasn't.
After y'all went to, after we split, we went to talk to Jarlaxle, and he tried to have one of his clerics heal up Cither, but he didn't have a soul. Which we now know is because his soul appears to be eggified.
I'm
Well, the next question is
So
how the hell do you
sorry,
get into
Mira.
whatever plane of existence they have that egg in? Would I know what that is? Would I figure out what that is? What kind of hell is that?
Can we all help look?
Roll for egg.
Yeah.
Roll for egg.
Everybody make investigation checks if you want to all just kind of search around and see if you can find any information.
I would like to do like specific information on like tags and planes and eggs.
That's
I've got an
Tags.
11.
That's a
Green eggs,
9.
maybe? Incorporeal soul holders.
big egg.
These words, god damn it.
That's a good 14.
I got a
Um,
9. I
got
have a
an
good
11.
+0 for that.
God, you guys-
29.
If
Oh,
we all
20.
combine our rolls together.
29.
The rolls combined.
Before I forget, over the 4 hours that I wasn't sleeping that everyone else was, can I have attuned to something?
Yes.
Okay.
What were you tuning to?
The Ring of Protection. Unless someone
Okay.
else wants it, but
Cool. All right. And let's see. You do manage to find just general information about hags as creatures. You know that they don't necessarily live on any particular plane. They tend to travel a lot. There are hags that live in the Hells. There are hags that live on this plane. There are hags that live in Feywild. There are hags that live all over the place. There are hags that live in Barovia, as you know personally.
Yeah.
Um,
The hags that took my phylactery.
yeah.
yes.
Fuck.
But,
We stand hags. I hate you, Ashley. Hags
and
for all.
yes, you do know that they just kind of give general information about like magical abilities and what they are capable of. They don't, although they're evil beings, they don't necessarily aren't necessarily loyal to any particular anything. They tend to be very self-serving and vengeful.
Really, I wouldn't have known that.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Crazy.
And really crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't find a whole lot of information, and you don't find any information about eggs.
Soul
in particular.
container.
Yeah, like what about anything that would trap souls in the interim
Like-
between the life
like
and the
a
afterlife?
Ziploc container for
Like
soul.
a prison for souls.
Tupperware for soul.
All right, let's see.
Tupperware of souls.
That's my next song after this, guys.
It's like someone just takes like one of those like railroad crossing signs and just no.
It's not, actually it's the first song on the album, Interplanetary Evil Beings. The first song is Tupperware for Soul.
Oh my god.
Mira, what did you roll? You rolled
Oh, 29.
29. Okay, so I would say that you do find something that kind of piques your interest. You find a sort of history book about something that a death curse that occurred hundreds and hundreds of years ago that had to do with a lich that basically tried to devour or tried to like collect souls to bring this death god to life or something like that. And the lich was defeated eventually, but it does mention that the souls were collected in some sort of container. But once the lich was defeated, they were released. It didn't mention that this death curse affected a large part of the world. Well, actually, it affected the entire world now that I think about it, because it would. Where basically anyone who died during the course of the curse, basically their souls were collected automatically into this container. And anyone who had previously died found themselves slowly deteriorating.
Well, shit, y'all.
That wouldn't happen to do with the phylactery I had in my bag. Right? That the hags do.
But yeah, that lich was defeated, and the curse was ended like 500 years ago.
We really slept on that phylactery, huh?
Yikes.
Yep.
I tell everyone about this.
Hey guys, you know that phylactery I had?
Did you tell them that it was missing?
I think I did. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna say it again. So let's say I didn't tell you. So I'm not serious, but Alina is, because I can stop laughing. You remember that phylactery we got from?
Yeah, we haven't seen in a few weeks.
Yeah,
of
that
course.
was taken from my bag.
Oh, cool.
When? Like last night?
Like a couple nights ago. It wasn't that long, actually. Like in-game, literally, we've been here a week, and it's been like a wild week for Alina. Like 2 weeks, I think, a week and a half. It's been fuck.
Yeah, it's been.
It's been wild, guys. It's an emotional roller coaster. A couple of nights ago, I wasn't sure. Well, I think I rolled a nat 20 on that, so I was sure who did it. Or was I? No, I rolled investigation that I knew that was missing. I don't think I knew who did it.
I think you dreamt of the hags, so you.
I think you heard them
Got-
cackle. Is what
Yeah.
if I recall correctly.
So a few nights ago, I dreamt of those hags again, cause why not?
Just fuck them, yeah.
And that same night, day, I guess, I woke up to my bag overturned, and nothing was missing except the phylactery that I had.
So you think they may have gotten it?
I sure do. And if we're talking about a lich here, and a death curse that supposedly is gone, but now is back.
Amazing. Yeah.
Incredible.
Awesome.
I mean, there's a definite way to test this.
Kill someone.
Kill someone and try to bring them. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not advocating for it, obviously, but that would
I'm not against it at the record show.
I think we had this enough,
it's inadvisable.
like last night when you guys try to. I think that's enough evidence that it's going on. And like Alina looks at like Mira like she looks at Mira like she doesn't want to say sorry because she knows it doesn't do anything, but she feels like this is all her fault. That's it's her fault that Sithair died because it was her thing to deal with and they shouldn't have gotten hurt. So it's like very like I'm sorry look that she's giving Mira.
And it's just like, She doesn't even see that. She's just kind of like,
oh yeah, no.
yeah, she's
She doesn't expect
dissociating
you
and
to see it, but like if anybody looks and she's looking at Mira, it's like someone kicked a puppy kind of look.
By the way, look at this beautiful new Mira artwork.
I finally did it, guys.
Yes, I love it.
That's happy Mira. She's not gonna be that for a bit. I think she's gonna go to the. Can she see? Did she see any information about like how to like kill hags?
Hold up.
I mean, we've killed hags before.
Yeah, you killed one.
She's like a
But, like,
weapon.
more like
I wanna.
any weaknesses or anything.
Good question. Let me see.
Also, are we just gonna leave their house? Are we gonna call the cops on the house, or are we just gonna leave the house with a body?
No, because
She said
people
that, what's it? The cops were like coming at the end, like the Black Watch. What are they called?
Yeah, Black Staff.
Yeah, the
Black
city
Staff.
city watch.
Were
Yeah.
Were they coming at the end?
They weren't necessarily coming, but I can imagine. You can imagine there were just a few of the servants left alive that were part of the ones that served with the Castellanters. But it's a matter of time before they figure out that
That most of the nobility is missing.
Yeah, we don't.
what happened to that party, man.
Something is amiss.
Something was in that Kool-Aid.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, actually. You're not that far off.
Pretty on the nose.
You okay, Ashley?
It hit twice.
Oh my god.
It's that second wave. I see you have your rotisserie chicken light pack.
Yeah, that was also hitting me. I was thinking about what you said. I couldn't reach my top light to turn it on. Something slipped up the chain and I'm not tall enough to get it anymore.
The curse of being short. Okay, so what are we doing, guys?
I also want to look into options for planar travel or more specifically dream travel.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. What is that slamming?
That's an excellent question. I have no idea, but it was definitely on my end.
Ooh.
All right.
We have ghosts now.
Great.
It's your
Go
new
ahead,
roommate.
name it. I'll name him later.
You are aware. You do manage to find some information about magic that can transport you to different planes. There are methods of. Let me see. I don't know if does teleportation circles. I don't know if those do interplanetary.
I think that would be plane shift. But I don't think
Yes.
circle is.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking like the actual like circles. Like I wonder if they can actually do that within planes. But we shall find out. But yes, there is the plane shift spell, so it's entirely possible to find someone with that. However, you will have the difficulty of trying to get back without them if they.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I could find someone who could like do the whole plane shift thing, but
Yeah.
We could also find scrolls. Mira
we
might
can't
be
use
able to-
scrolls though.
I think Mira can.
I can use some because I'm a spellcaster also.
Yeah.
What about dream travel?
Like traveling to other people's dreams,
Like
or
astral projection.
Traveling to other people's dreams. I guess yeah, or the plane. Does the plane of dreams exist in this world? I don't actually know. Is the plane of dreams a thing in this universe?
not that I know of, but I mean, I would imagine like it'd be sort of like almost astral projecting in a way, like you kind of slip into that
Yeah,
kind of
like
in
that
between
kind of thing.
area. I mean, there are various methods that involve the use of certain herbs that put you into a sleep.
Good, ayahuasca. Good.
Get that good kush.
Okay. Yeah.
That can put you to sleep that will allow you to actually control your dream, essentially, for a limited time.
But that's like, what's it called? Something dream. I don't know. Well, I don't know, something else, but that's not like dream traveling though.
Well, okay, cool. Did we want to look at anything else in the library? I did put out a call for someone who may be able to help us.
We also have to figure out how to find where the hags specifically are.
Or
You also have the Stone of Golor on you still.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
It's in the bag
I
of
don't know what to do
holding.
with that.
I do have that.
I mean,
I think we should get a bigger cut of whatever Derlaxel's giving us. Just saying. How much
You're
was
not
how
wrong.
much was in the Dragon Vault?
$500,000.
ooh.
So 200 no 500,000.
500,000.
Yeah,
And
maybe
we were offered 1%.
Yeah, I think we should get a little bit more than 1%.
We can do for 5.
we can.
Is there?
Or I wouldn't be opposed to 4%. 1% for each of us.
Is there anything in this library that tells me where that
Vault is?
vault might be? Like any?
Is it down?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm not that smart. That's actually pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie. Intelligence check. I have +0, so that is a total of 17. That I rolled a 17. I have nothing.
That's still pretty good. You recall that the Stone of Golor is supposed to be the key to finding the vault. That no one actually knows the location of the vault, but the stone is the key to finding it.
So finding the vault's a whole nother ball game.
Why don't we go back home and figure out how we're gonna deal with the hags? I'm gonna figure out what I have to do next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Did anybody tell Nemus if there's dead?
No.
Ooh.
I think that's what she's gonna do next.
Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, someone's gonna tell like his whole household.
I pull out a fucking paper bird. Wait, where's the paper bird? Where's my paper? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Where the fuck is my paper bird?
I pull out a paper bird. Give it instructions to find Nemu. Write down
Our address?
yeah, like
Well, she knows where we live. She's been
yeah,
there.
like meet us at Troll Skull Manor.
I seriously thought you were just gonna straight text her that he's dead. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
How's your day
ECW.
going? If there's there, by the way, I hope you're having a good day.
No, I
See you later.
rolled a natural 19 on a general wisdom check to see am I that stupid? I am not that stupid. I sent a paper bird saying like meet Mayra and the rest of us need you at Troll Skull Manor if you would come as fast as you possibly can. It is a matter of some urgency. And I send it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And I mentioned as well, like, I'm also hoping that someone who may be able to help us with all this might be on their way as well.
Well, let's get back and wait for the people to arrive then.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out. And
Yeah.
I'll look to Mary and be like, I promise we'll figure this out. We'll get him back.
Okay. So his body, right? Did we just leave him there at the boat?
You guys did.
Where else are you gonna keep him? Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I guess you could take him to a temple or something, but like,
Yeah.
But you can put him in a temple and gentle repose that shit like every 10 days.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to
Are
do.
you okay? I'm sorry.
gentle repose that shit.
This is how I talk normally, guys. Everything ends with that shit.
Yeah. I guess go to a temple and be like, hey, make sure he's alive. Okay, thanks, bye.
Fucking like embalm him or some shit. Like, I don't know.
So are you gonna go collect his body, or going to just send them instructions of what to do with it?
Send them instructions. Yeah.
Okay. You just gonna send a paper bird, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you send them instructions to take his body to a temple and gentle repose that shit until
Exactly like that.
further instructions.
Payment will be received. And once we're at Trollskull, I'm gonna go into my room.
Okay, when you arrive, you do see that Volo is out front, just kind of knocking on the door, like wondering where the hell you guys are, because you.
I thought you were gonna say Jarlaxle. I'm like, fuck.
Oh.
No.
No, you see Volo there, who's just knocking on the door and just about to leave because no one's answering.
Sorry, we had a bit of a emergency. Come in.
What's he
And
doing?
he's just like, what's going on?
I asked him to come. Initially I was wondering if he may be able to shed some light on the whole Steer Through situation, but now that we know what the situation is, I'm still thinking he might be able to help us. Mayra, is it okay if we brief him on the Steer Through situation?
Yeah, it's okay.
I fill him the fuck in.
Okay. He just sits there wide-eyed, and you'd see him bring out a pad of paper and start writing stuff down.
Do you know how we can fix this?
How we can
get them out of that egg?
We explained, like,
yes, and he's
we
just like,
explained already what happened.
yes, and he's just like, I have no idea. I'm just a writer. I mean, this makes a really interesting
Lich,
story.
Death Course, Solik, we need.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, Lich. There is that story of the death curse 500 years ago. The Lich was defeated. I imagine if this is the same thing happening, you'd have to find the Lich and kill it.
We know where the Lich is.
Well,
Where is it?
Where did the
no,
curse happen at?
it's.
Well,
Can
he
I?
might
Okay,
have
can
moved.
I don't. I know this, but Alina doesn't, and it pains me.
Make an intelligence check to see if Alina would know the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, he
12.
just is enthralled by the story, and he's just like, he doesn't really know what you want from him, but he's like, this is an amazing story, and I'm definitely writing this shit down.
You are not allowed to make a book out of this, Molo.
I'll change your names. Like, don't worry, no one will know it's you.
Okay, you're gonna give us royalties though. You understand that, right?
Of course, of course. Of course.
Are we really gonna turn down those royalties?
I rolled a 12. You said intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay, that's +0, right? 12.
All right. And what is it that she...
Okay, I know that whenever a lich, when someone has a lich's phylactery, whatever thing the phylactery is attached to, that's where the lich will appear next. Like if they had their body, like the other lich that was in that weird library temple thing, once the phylactery is attached to something else, it will no longer be there. They'll be to whatever it was attached, right? Am I right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I haven't heard of that, but all right, whatever. I will say that Alina probably would not know that much or figure out that much. She just knows that y'all...
Do I know what a phylactery is?
Yes, you do, because you took it, or Mira took it, and you guys... I think you guys actually argued about whether or not it was a good idea to take that out of Barovia, but you did.
Do I know what a phylactery does?
You know that it's essentially what enables a lich to continue living.
Okay.
And that it basically, like, devours souls.
Can I try to tap into my special blood hunter knowledge?
Oh my god, you remembered you're a blood hunter! That's amazing! Yes!
I completely forgot.
Okay.
Why is my internet connection being dumb? Hang on. Sorry, I just got a little pop-up. I want to make sure everything's good. Okay, keep going.
Those are both, like, atrociously unsexy rolls, but I do have, what would I be adding to this?
I don't know. What does your thing say? Does it give you advantage?
I get advantage, but I rolled 2 atrocious rolls. I get advantage on, like, finding...
Add Arcana.
Yes, okay, I have a +7 there. Okay. Okay. It's still pretty low. It's 13.
13. You know about the same amount, you know a little bit more about the use of phylacteries, but yeah, you don't really know to the extent that Adriana knows.
I don't know how I know this, but I know it. I don't remember why.
You probably
but I
read
know
it somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
And all those books.
So, if we were to figure out where the hags were, we'll figure out what the phylactery is.
And he says, Well, sounds to me like the more pressing issue is probably the lich. I mean, if there is a lich, which I imagine if there's something involving souls, it's probably going to be a lich. Like hags are evil, wicked creatures, but they're not terribly ambitious. So if this is like it's not really something that I imagine a hag wanting to collect souls. It feels more like they're working for someone else, and this is more like a thing of convenience for them to fuck with you guys.
Is it possible if they're working for someone that's trying to bring back this lich? I'm assuming.
It's entirely possible.
We don't know anybody who would want to bring back the lich.
Well, there's many different planes crews where a lot of people could want to bring back a lich.
Well, I know there's many people. We don't know anybody who needs a lich. Well, no.
We might. Who knows?
We might. You know, we know some shady people.
Is there like a fucking lich dowsing tool or something? Like, put like a lich rare, just be like, see, yep, that's a lich.
Like that the little robot dildo thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you take this and go to another dildo.
At
If
this
you guys
point,
weren't there for that episode, you should totally watch it.
At this point, you hear a soft knock on the front door.
Oh, that's Nemu.
Oh shit. I do that to Mel, like.
And he's like, "Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to stay?"
No, thanks. Just give us a sec. This is real delicate.
Okay.
Someone else should totally get that.
Thank you for the follow.
Mira's gonna get it.
Okay, you open the door and you see Nemu there looking very worried, and she just immediately just embraces you and she says, "You didn't come home last night. Neither did Seether. What happened?"
In the background, the camera just pans to a bear. Like,
Mira's gonna like just full on sob on her and just say like, he's gone, and I don't know how to get him back.
kind of do.
And she's just like, "What do you mean?"
He's dead.
And you see her just kind of go still, and those of you who can see Nemu's face just see kind of all the blood just drain from her face. And she just kind of goes completely still, almost like statue-like for a moment. And she says nothing.
Maybe she should sit down.
She kind of robotically guides Mira to a chair. She sits down to herself and she just kind of stares at her hands for a while.
We're trying all we can. We're trying to get him back. We're going to get it back.
She nods and she says, she turns to Mira and she says, "You need to tell Ariel. Do you have a way of contacting her?"
Paper bird.
You also have sending.
Yeah, you also have Cindy. My bad.
Oh, yeah. You know,
But she says, she needs to know now.
Ooh. Well, let's go ahead and do that amazing spell. Or no. I guess the earring. No.
No.
Don't you have the spell? I thought you had the spell.
I have message. I don't have sending.
Oh, message. Okay, I thought you
Yeah.
had sending.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Oh my
upstairs.
God,
and
message
write a
twin.
paperboard. Message.
Did you say message twin?
Message twin.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go
Guys, Chris
upstairs.
is actually a spellcaster.
Kinda, when he remembers.
It's an old man brain.
So Mira, you go upstairs to do what?
To write the paper bird.
And what do you say?
So she's gonna write, well, for Seacher's dead. Come to Troll School Manor, and I guess like P.S. You're right, I'm not a hero. I need your help. And then she's gonna send it off.
Shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, damn.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Down
I'm
below, our Nemu is still kind of just silently looking at her hands.
I'm gonna go to Nemu and I'm gonna ask her. Will you still be able to stay at Scythier's house, manor?
And she just kind of shrugs. I don't really know.
Supposed to take over if he's gone. I know Mara and Sather didn't actually get married, so
No, but I suppose that we'll have to... I'm sure he has a will or something somewhere. We'll have to contact the authorities and let them know and see if we can find some information. I can look around his office.
If you
See what I can
find that you need a place, you're always welcome here.
we'll build you a tank.
You can just move
Yeah,
her tank.
you can probably flood the basement again.
She just nods and says thank you.
In the meantime, what do the two of you want to do?
I'm gonna figure something out first. I have to finish dealing with Jarlaxle.
What are we gonna do about this stone now that we mention it?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Are we saying this in front of Volo?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Forgot you was there.
That's why I didn't mention stone. I just mentioned Jarlaxle, but Bear's like, hey.
No, that was just me forgetting that Volo was there. I would have probably said, like, what are we gonna do about our new jewelry?
Ah.
That's what I'm about to figure out.
Because, like, I know I promised it for someone else, but, like, I kind of like it.
Let me figure out what
Did
it
you
is.
even look at it? Like, who's seen the stone? I think
Just
only Mira has seen it.
Correct.
But I have
I
it.
think this is still like code talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to.
But it's in the bag, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have it at the moment.
It's in the bag holding it.
I'm going to take this jewelry out, see it.
Where are you guys at? Are you doing this? Are you doing this in the room? Are you doing this privately? What's going on?
I'm going to move to my room.
Is anyone going with her?
Yeah. I'm just gonna let Mehra and Nemu do their thing.
I'll stay with our guests.
Yeah. I'm going to go to my room.
Mean mug Volo.
Volo starts questioning you about what happened during the events and just writing everything down.
Sitting here in like the interview of his life, man.
Let's hope he can remember.
God, right?
Carusus tells him I was standing near a staircase for most of the night, and then I spent the other half of the night running down a hallway.
I can honestly say I didn't see shit.
So, once in the room, I'm going to lock the door.
Behind you, in front of me, or behind us?
When you're in the room.
Okay.
Fuck you, Baron.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time.
I haven't done that to you.
What are we gonna do about this?
I don't know yet.
There's something about him feels off.
About who?
Volo?
Jarlaxle.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Volo. I'm like, okay.
No, Volo.
Volo's the real villain here,
I
guys.
just assume that Volo's like
Arthur
a
Hag.
but like without the icing.
Is what without the icing?
A cinnamon roll.
I'm going to let me figure this out first. I'm gonna sit up. I don't know if I have a desk. I'm gonna sit up on my bed, cross-legged.
Oh shit. We need to go buy a lead line bag.
Do you want to do that while I do this?
It would be real weird if I left and came back carrying a lead line bag, so I'm gonna wait.
I mean, nobody's gonna know it's a lit line bag.
True. What are you gonna do? Commune with the devil or something?
What?
What are you gonna do? Commune with the devil or something?
This is supposed to be the key to finding the vault, not the key to the vault itself.
Oh, you're gonna use your psychic powers.
Right.
Sure.
How are you gonna?
I don't know. I am figuring this out a step at a time.
Okay. Why
I think
don't
it's
we
better
do
to have knowledge of where it is than to not.
that? Agreed. Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, shit. And we can't fucking ask anyone about this because then they're gonna kill us to get the stone.
Exactly.
Ah!
I'm gonna sit on my bed, cross-legged, back against the wall, and I'm gonna take the stone out. And I'm gonna look at it real hard.
All right, you pull out the stone, and it is a fairly large oval shape. It's almost got kind of a jade appearance to it. And you see that there are 3 sort of bumps and lines on the front of it. And you hold it, and it starts to get slowly warmer as you start to focus on it. And after a few minutes, the 3 bumps open, and you see 3 eyes.
Oh.
And immediately your vision shifts. And you find yourself almost kind of watching almost like a movie of what happens previously, where you see some sort of mage of some sort crafting the stone. You see that it was a living creature at one point that was essentially petrified into this thing. And you see it kind of passing from various hands. You see people kind of putting in knowledge into it. And you see various people just basically just putting in their knowledge and then disappearing, and it passing to different hands. And then you come back to the present. You see it being taken from whatever hiding place it was in by that bone devil and flown to the Castlanters. You see it being shoved into a desk. You see it, Mira picking it up and putting it into the bag of holding. And then you... your vision shifts again, and now you see what appears to almost be like the future. You see a theater somewhere in the city of Waterdeep, and you see a hidden passageway in one of the dressing rooms of the theater. And you see stairways that lead, or a staircase that leads down into a dark dungeon, and then you find yourself standing in front of a door that, where is it at? Oh, I just lost my page. It's basically 20 foot high and 20 foot wide. I'm sorry, no, sorry, that's not the door. That's the hallway. You see a 20 foot high, 20 foot wide stone corridor. And then at the end of it, you see an adamantite double door that looks to have a bunch of dwarvish runes on it. And as you're looking at it, you don't speak dwarvish, do you?
So I sure
Or read
don't.
You're staring at these dwarvish runes, and at first they don't make sense, but all of a sudden they kind of shift until you can actually read them. And it says 3 keys, bring them forth. And you see materialize before the door 3 items. There is a beholder eye stalk, a bronze dragon scale, and you see the representation of sunlight. And then your vision comes back. And at this point, Alina has pretty much been still for almost an hour, Varen. You see her eyes have been dilated, and she's just been staring at the stone. You know something was going on, but...
Galore, y'all.
What'd you say?
I can't believe Alina just tripped out on the Stone of Galore.
That was the good kush, bro.
She licks the stone like one of those frogs.
I still haven't found my berries. You good? Where'd you go?
I saw so much. I know how the world ends.
Let's not do that. Start like today.
I know where the vault is.
Good
We
shit.
need
Where?
a theater.
Which one?
I don't know, just a theater. There's a hidden passageway through one of the dressing rooms. We need 3 things to open the vault.
Okay.
And beholder eye stalk.
Yeah.
A bronze dragon scale.
Yeah.
and the representation of sunlight? Was it like an actual like ball of sunlight?
Basically, yeah, you saw like
Okay.
essentially
I
a
think that'll
ball
be
of sunlight.
the sunlight spell. But we know where we can get both of those. Well, 2 of them.
Do we know where we can get a behold? We just fought a mini beholder,
Right.
but we kind of kicked his body into the sewer.
Well, I
Sewer.
mean, we know that the Xanathar are down there. We just gotta go down there ask. Well, kill, but and I'm sure that what's his face, lethal. What was his name? I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry.
The weird
Our dragon friend.
the guy who was selling shit. Where I buy a.
Oh, the
I
one
bought
that the one that has the store near you. The bookstore.
The actual dragon.
Oh, Zelefarn, the actual
yeah.
dragon. Zelefarn, yeah.
I'm sure if we ask, and like we give him something, shiny.
Where
he
can
might
we
let us take a scale.
get stock of the?
Oh, Zoblob?
Yeah, Soblob.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Alina, you are now attuned to the Stone of Golor, which means
Cool.
you gain proficiency with Arcana. However, you also emit a sour stench for about 10 feet. So, and you notice as Varen that as soon as she comes back, you just smell this kind of just.
I'm just like,
I mean, it's not entirely unpleasant. It's just
I was
sour.
like, hey, Lena.
Stinky.
When was the last time you showered?
I showered a lot. Can I unattune to it?
Last month, like.
And then you also the Stone of Golor has 3 charges, and you regain 1d3 charges every day at dawn. And while you are holding the stone, you can use 1 charge to cast the Legend Lore spell. Which basically, Legend Lore, name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing that you named.
Pretty nifty.
I could use this to learn about the hags and the lich.
True facts. Okay. We have an artifact now, guys. Holy shit.
I smell, don't I?
A little bit. A lot.
And you see now the stone's eyes are now closed.
And ooh, okay. I don't want to smell like this, guys. I don't like it.
I think you're stuck with it now?
Yep, it's your baby.
Can I unattune to this?
It is up to you if you wish to unattune to it. You can take another half hour or so to unattune.
Somebody's got to be attuned to it. This is too useful.
I don't want to smell.
Yeah, are we quite sure we gotta be attuned to it?
What if I reattune to it later?
That's fine.
I mean,
That's
you
fine.
guys smell
Well, we
good.
could draw we could draw straws for the sneaky stone.
I'm playing Ghost of Saltmarsh on Wednesdays, and I accidentally unattuned to an unlucky to like a cursed luck stone.
Ooh.
And I'm like, great.
Rip.
Can
Embrace the
I?
stink.
Wait, hold
Like,
up.
it's the new
Hold the fuck up. We know what's going on now. Why don't we just destroy it?
We can give it
We
to the
don't
baby
need it.
dragon. It's shiny. I'm not there.
He doesn't need that. We're not there. We're not there. We can't say shit.
Alina, if we know what we have to do now, why take the chance of letting it fall into other hands?
I'm still not sure if we
It is giving me a
There's-
bad feeling.
There's a reason Jarlaxle wants the stone.
Right, and that's what gives me the bad feeling.
He wants the stone to establish his power in the city. The money's gonna help. And I know why.
Right. Like, if you trust him, I do. Like, I trust you. But something is giving me a weird feeling.
I know.
and I don't. It would be so easy. I'm sorry. We tried, but it got destroyed in the fray.
I know, but his power within the city is. I am directly attached to that. I have other people looking for me. People much worse than the Castle Lanterns. It's actually my own family. Um,
I mean, same. Let's make a club.
hey, as long as we get to wear cool jackets.
Yeah, I mean,
What is all that noise?
What?
What's
So
all
what
that
is all that
noise?
noise?
Just don't worry about it.
washing machine.
There's a
No.
reason there's not a lot of drow in the surface. It's not easy to escape, and even when you do, there's always people trying to bring you back, or so I was told.
I know the feeling.
Yes. My mother escaped. The thing about my mother that I just found out recently, she is a daughter of, or was, I guess, of the head of the Bangray family, which is Jalaxel's family, which is my family.
I mean,
The
we did just overcome a giant obstacle. I think for now we should take the win.
I need him in power to protect myself. Because they went after my parents and they took my parents. They're going to come after me. They are the most powerful house in Menzoberranzan, which is the Underdark, where my mother's from.
I mean, if you trust him to use that stone to do good things.
No. I don't think he'll do evil things with it. I can't say he'll do the best things with him. I mean, he's a pirate king, for God's sake.
I mean, if you trust him, that's fine.
I could always ask Cruz, since Cruz is dating him.
You're right. I mean, I guess
Trust him to some extent.
I tell Crows.
I come.
All right.
Yes, hello. Something. Anybody need some snacks, some tea, some coffee?
You're Alina's gonna like you're dating my uncle, right?
Allegedly.
Alleged by you.
Alleged by you. And confirmed by him.
Yeah, it's.
Do you trust him enough to give him the stone?
He makes that face that I just made. I wouldn't say all of that. You know, I don't really trust isn't into the equation often. You know, it's just kind of a thing that's happening. I wouldn't say I trust him in any way, shape, or form.
I don't think you have the healthiest of relationships, Cruz.
I think
That's
that's a
not what
habit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
he just came for his neck.
Shit.
Damn.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, this not really what this is about. This is just, you know, this isn't serious.
Do you trust him to give him enough to give him the stone and that money and the power that it brings?
I mean, to be fair, like you were gonna do it like that.
I mean, he doesn't know like the extent of what the stone can do, so he's like, I mean, I guess like if he's just gonna get rich with it, like You know, and he's gonna protect you too, so that's pretty good.
I can almost...
You guys hear Mira sobbing down below.
It's okay, Nemu's with her. They can stop together. I could always go talk to him.
Yeah, we have the Stone of Galore, but we're not sure if like we should give it to you.
I'm not gonna tell him. Listen, I've been through a lot. I know, like, I was in shock last night. I'm still a little feeling it, but I'm not that dumb.
I feel like we should take a minute and...
Can I unattune to this thing? I really don't want to smell.
Okay. You're gonna spend a half hour unattuning to it.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to not be in physical contact with it first. So what do you want to do with
Put
it?
it back in the bag.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
That's bad. Don't like.
Which dice do I pick?
The wise one.
I don't think I have a wise dice.
A green one.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. All right. You managed to unattune to it.
Just
Oh, you don't feel anymore. Much better.
Ooh.
Nice. You no longer have a proficiency with Arcana,
okay, that's fine.
but you no longer smell.
That's good. That's better.
Oh wow, it's like the air is cleared in here. That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up. Ruth.
We should also involve Mira in this, I think.
Why don't we first start with that lead line bag?
Okay, give me 20 minutes. I run out and I go buy a lead line bag.
Okay. You find one easily enough over at the blacksmith across the street.
Oh, give me 10 minutes then. Nice.
Yeah.
Like 5.
Well, you need
Unless
some time
they're
to
like
chat.
right in front of us. You like literally walked out the door.
I'm back in like 3 minutes. Like,
Well, maybe you wanted to chat or something with the hot guy.
We wanted to try to
With your
flirt
kids.
again with the married
Literally hot.
Nazi.
Yeah. I just run and grab a lead line bag.
I'll say like 10 silver.
Okay, cool.
What are we gonna
All right,
talk
and
to
I
Relax
run
about?
back in like 3 minutes, I guess. Takes me 2 seconds to get over there and 2 seconds to get back.
I could use. What's legend? Like, wait, what does legend lore do?
It basically allows you to ask,
It lets you just
Or-
know shit about things, right?
yeah, it lets you learn lore about stuff.
You could have used
Or
that
about
to learn
legends.
shit about
Can I learn
Jetlaxel.
lore about your Laxel?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
It says name or describe a person, place, or object. And
But
the
I'm
spell brings to
reading
mind.
this bullshit.
Do you want somebody else to attune to the sneaky stone?
How many? Yeah, actually, go ahead.
I'm reading.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, how many things do you have attuned? Now that I think about it, do you already have 3
but
things?
I can't. Yeah, I couldn't have attuned to it. Shit. Well, okay. I have a Mace Terror that I never use.
Yeah, just drop that.
Okay.
You have like 3 artifacts. It's wild.
And then she doesn't use.
A question: if I had the Stone Attune and I knew what Legend Lore did, can I have said I would have been like, I can just learn about your Laxel?
I literally
Or
told
I-
you exactly what it did, and you decided to
We
unattune.
were all there.
So you're gonna reattune to it because I literally told you what the spell did.
Okay, I'll reattune to the stinky stone.
All right, so you're unattuned. Yeah, you're dropping the Mace of Terror, and so.
No.
All right, so now you want to cast Legend Lore on Jarlaxle.
Exactly.
All right, fun times. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let me bring up some information.
I can
the
cast this on the
Legend
Lich
Lore.
as well, and for the hag.
Yeah.
All right. Where are my information of Jarlaxle? Let's see. You know that he is of House Bainray, and he is. Let's see. He left Menzoberranzan when he was fairly young to strike out on his own. He developed Brigand Darth, which is his like super secret spy network, which is largely made up of other outcast drow at the
Part of at the moment.
who live on the surface. You also know that he's used his power mostly, or used Regnarth mostly to gain political power along the coast, largely to protect himself, but also to gain power. And eventually, he managed to take over the city of Luskan, which is the pirate city. It's to the far north of the Sword Coast, and it is basically where all the pirates go to roost, essentially, when they're not sailing up and down the coast.
So Pirate Island.
Pirate Island. He is the Pirate King of Luskan, although it is not widely known that he is the Pirate King, because generally they don't really share that information. Usually only people who worked directly with him know that he is the actual Pirate King. Everybody else just knows there's a Pirate King of Luskan. They don't know who it is.
That makes sense. That's safe.
Yes. What else do you want to know? He developed or put together the Sea Maiden's Fair as another way of kind of a front, just to allow him to travel up and down the coast and kind of check on his various holdings. What else do you want to know? Because I feel like you know most of this stuff.
Can I tell what kind of person he is?
He's very opportunistic.
Can I tell if he loves me? No.
No.
I'm kidding.
He's chaotic neutral.
God, Steve.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Look,
But
so far.
He's known to be very charming and flamboyant, but also very ambitious, and you generally don't want to cross him.
Okay.
Supposedly, he has an eye patch that allows him to see through magical things, including disguises.
Oh, that's how he knew about me. Okay.
Anything else you want to know?
Anything else I should know, guys?
I can't think of anything.
Because chaotic part of me is like, you should ask it if Cruz and him are dating.
Our cruise. I'm gonna ask it that.
I feel like that would be too recent for it to be part of the lore at this point. We shall see how this relationship develops. Yeah. He is loyal first and foremost to himself.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so he's not a bad guy. He's just like
Asshole.
no.
You ask if like he's done anything like super bad in the past.
Has he just done anything super bad in the past?
Well, first of all, that's subjective. It depends on what you mean by super bad. But from what knowledge you can gain, it is mostly just gaining political power and dealings. He's not. He doesn't he's like killed people just like as far as like being in battle and stuff like that. But
Okay.
he doesn't start shit, but he will finish shit. How about that?
My type of guy. Okay.
I know he does start some shit sometimes, but as far as like killing people, like he's not going to go out and actively kill people, but he will if they attack him or if they get in his way. He has the means to take them out if he needs to.
Okay.
But he's not like a tyrant or anything like that.
Okay, so he's just like very neutral. Okay, I like this. I mean, chaotic neutral, but like neutral. Okay. Okay. I will relay my information. I honestly don't. He's not like objectively, he's not a bad person. I don't think there's gonna be anything wrong, and if we give it to him, the problem is I really do not want to cross him.
I mean, what if somebody else steals the stone from him?
That's his problem. I want to just deliver this. He holds the key to me not being taken away by the people that killed my parents.
That's fair. I don't really have stakes in this, so I'm gonna let you
We
Choose.
could ask for our money if we tell him we can get him the keys. That he doesn't have to worry about it. We can get him the keys.
We could. We could.
The one thing I'm concerned about is that he'll say yes, and then this stone will go missing one day.
The stone
knows
will go.
I
What?
said,
Like from us?
just like we tell him we know what the keys are. He knows we have the stone. What if it goes missing one day?
Well, I was just gonna give him the stone and be like, I can get you those keys because I used it because I'm not about to go into this fucking shit blind. I didn't cross him.
I mean, we can tell him the stone would help us get the keys so we could keep access to the stone. Because it's kind of true. It could help us get the keys. I mean, we don't have to tell him what the keys are.
I mean, if he has the stone, he'll know what the keys are.
That's what I'm saying. We don't give him the stone so we can still.
He's not gonna say yes if he doesn't know what he's getting into. You should.
And
you should know
also,
that
we
he's your
can't tell him.
boyfriend.
Huh?
You should know this. He's your boyfriend.
The thing is, we tell him that we can get him into that vault. He knows we have the stone either way.
I don't care that he knows that we have the stone. I want to give him the stone. I don't care. I am not in it for money. I think we do need more money so we can get this place up and running and make our own money and survive and whatever travels you will be having to help Mira. That's why I want the extra money. I know what I want, but I'm not going to do it without talking about it to you guys.
We should bring Mayra into this, I think.
Yeah.
I think this is a conversation that needs to be had with the entire house.
I agree. I just don't know how.
I think we wait until Bolo leaves. I think
I mean, we can just kick him out. This is our house.
yeah, of course. I do want to attempt to not burn the Bolo bridge, but I think he would very much understand if we were to be like, hey, fuck off, in a nice way.
Yeah, like.
And maybe Nemu can.
I can use this stone right now. I think I have 2
You're
shards.
right. If you use the stone and go near them, they'll want to leave.
Get out of my room.
I've said my piece, so I could go down there and keep near it. I could keep company with Nemu.
I'm gonna use the stone to learn about the hags right now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and actually take a break before we get into all that, because it's about 6:30. We have our giveaway, and we have a hag to give away. We got Mad Maggie, the hag from the up-and-coming Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus adventure. So this is a figure for an adventure that's not out yet. So it's special and very awesome, but we're giving this away today. So what should be our giveaway word for
Hags.
Hags.
Hags, yeah.
Have a great
plurals?
summer.
Plural or singular?
Plural.
Plural. So hags, plural. Okay, so let me set that up real quick. All right.
But to enter, guys, you're gonna have to put hashtag hags, HAGS, all together, no spacing.
Yep. There
Doesn't
we go.
matter
We
if
are
it's
set up.
capitalized, but
It doesn't matter, yeah. All right, so it is set up. So enter hashtag hags, plural, into the chat to win Mad Maggie, this awesome, badass hag from hell.
super
All right.
metal.
Super metal hag. All right, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break, and we shall be back shortly. All right.
Hi.
And we are back. Reminder, we have our giveaway going on. We have this awesome Mad Maggie figurine. So type in hashtag hags to enter our giveaway. All right. So you wanted to use another legend lore spell to learn about the hags specifically.
I did.
Okay. I think you can only do it to one creature. So which hag? You have the mother, the daughter, and then the aunt.
The
You're
mother.
the lich. Oh,
Oh, the what?
I said do the lich.
That's my third one. 1 second.
Okay. So
I'm
the
going down the
mother.
list.
I gotta bring this back up because this is going back to Curse of Strahd days.
Right?
Oh man.
They're back to Barovia, y'all.
I mean,
Back
right?
to Barovia we
That's what this
go.
feels like.
Back when we were all safe from our backstories.
Whew.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What are we looking for? They were at the windmill. Yes, there they are. Okay. So
Well, they sure were. Wow. Can't talk.
Yeah.
It's fine.
yes.
We
So
own
the
that
mother's
windmill
name-
now, guys, by the way.
Sure
if you ever-
do. We're never going back. Is that what we found?
we own like land and like a place in every place we go.
Oh yeah.
Gain property and then leave and never come back.
We'll sell.
All right. So the
You're like-
mother's name is Morgantha. The hags were actually trapped in Barovia for a time. They weren't able to leave because Strahd was keeping them there. But they were actually happy there. Because they got to just eat children, essentially.
Like
Fine.
Varen.
Yeah, they would snatch children, devour them, and crush their bones into powder, which is what the ingredient for their pastries, their dream pastries, which Varen tried a bit of and had a lovely lovely session.
Lovely trip. I love it when your flour is actually bone.
Yes.
And your meat's actually children.
How
So-
dare you, Detective Diaz?
So for many, oh my gosh, for many years, that's what they did. They basically sold those pastries and got people addicted to them and made their money that way. And they specifically would pick out children that had souls because some of the children in Barovia did not have souls. But they needed. Yeah, didn't you know? Yeah.
Fun fact. You
Fun
didn't
fact,
that.
yeah, some of the people in Barovia, like some of the completely vacant people that you guys ran into did not have souls. She lived there with her 2 daughters in their coven. And let's see.
And they got wrecked
And they got wrecked, yes.
by traveling heroes. Well, anti-heroes.
Yes, after you guys wrecked them, they plane shifted to the Feywild, and then plane shifted back, not to Barovia. It's actually after you guys defeated Strahd, they plane shifted out of there. But then they returned eventually to Toril, to the world that you guys are currently in, looking to avenge the fallen daughter. Was it Ophalia, I think, who died?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
that sounds
I don't
familiar.
remember the name of all the people I killed.
The name sounds
Right.
familiar.
It feels right.
You don't have tattoos all over you of all the various people you've killed, Alina?
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
that-
Does that count?
What'd you say?
It's the notch in the belt.
But yes, they returned back to that world to seek vengeance against all of you, and figured out a way of doing that through your dreams. They also apparently happen to be involved with possibly bringing back a lich to life.
Good that.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes. All right. Last call. Enter hashtag hags to enter our giveaway. We'll give you another couple minutes to enter the giveaway, and then we shall give it away. What else do you want to know about the hags?
Can I know where they are now currently?
You know that they are on this world.
In this plane of existence?
On this plane of existence, yes. From what you can tell, they're in a jungle area. It's almost like you're getting like more flashes of stuff, of images, so you kind of see them in a jungle near some like weird ruins, very strange looking ruins.
Can I make like an intelligence?
Make a history check to see if you know
what
How
the
many?
runes are. This one rolled me a natural 20 last time, so maybe. Well, that was a 5, so I don't know shit.
No, they're over by some jungles.
You
But
telling
if
me
you
about
want someone, no, I'm kidding.
But you do see them kind of milling about this ruin. You do see a giant egg that is holding these various souls. And you do see a lich kind of floating there above them, and they seem to be serving the lich.
Is there any noticeable things from this ruin, like a god statue or a name, or I
You
can roll a
see...
perception check if you want?
No, because the legend lore spell is enough. You see pretty much... not so much the ruins themselves, but you do see on top of the egg, kind of attached to it, in a strange way, is a very strange looking creature that looks like a giant melted baby.
What?
No, I could have gone my entire life without hearing that sentence. And here I am, just sitting here.
Now I have to write that
Welcome
down.
to Fairport, John.
Giant
Have a melted baby.
Christ.
Okay.
That's the third song on our album.
It's the third song on our album.
Giant melted baby.
It'll be coming out after summer, guys. It's called Interplanar Evil Beings. We have Tupperware Full of Souls, Giant Melted Baby. What's the other one?
I think that's what we've got so far.
Anything
Hanging my
else?
uncle.
With the...
That's interesting.
Do you let any of us know any of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just hear Giant Melted Baby.
Can I roll like a religion check? History? On
you
the
can,
giant melted baby?
make an Arcana check.
Oh, that's bad.
Do I know
Is
if
Mira
any
still
of the
downstairs?
ruins in them? I'm well trapped.
No, I think she all went and got
Can
you.
I roll
didn't
since I'm proficient in
Yeah,
Arcana at the moment?
I want to also roll.
they? Hang on.
All right, we're all rolling, I
Sure.
guess.
What does
Yeah, if you guys-
proficiency give me? What
It
do
just
I
gives
have?
you can add your proficiency bonus to your Arcana check.
What's the proficiency bonus.
I got a
It's
good
plus
roll.
4 now. That'll be a 15.
Okay.
Where do I find my proficiency? My
It's a
proficiency?
plus 4.
History?
It's plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know?
Because proficiency's. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if proficiency. Oh, no, it is. It's
should be
by
on
your
your sheet
it's
somewhere.
by your walking speed. It also scales at a flat rate.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so can I roll since I'm proficient in Arcana now?
Yeah. You just add your proficiency bonus to it.
That's 17 plus 4. That's 21. I know who the fuck this giant melted baby is.
You don't know who it is. No. You have heard in various like travels and like through some of your research, you did come across there is a type of undead creature known as an atropal.
A truple?
I
How do you
hate
spell that?
Atropal. And it is it is huge and it is classified as a titan.
God, same.
Oh, geez.
But it is undead. And so you know a little bit that it's a type of evil being or something that looks like that. It looks like a giant melted
Oh,
baby.
it does look like a giant melted. I'll Google it.
I'm Googling it right now.
It looks like a giant melted baby mixed with that
you
plant
spell it
that
again
you
for
pull
me?
from Harry Potter.
This is
The
a straight up
spell
Silent
it
Hill
again?
villain.
The ATR.
Atropal.
I hate it.
Yeah,
You know
it's
that plant
terrifying.
they pull in the Harry
Oh.
Potter movie that screams?
Oh, the mandrake. It does
Looks
look like
like
a
a
mandrake.
giant melted baby mixed with a mandrake.
Yeah.
The
It
pretty
kind
bad
of does
guy.
look like a melted baby. Like I was initially thinking like the fucking Spirited Away baby, but like, or like the creepy Toy Story baby, but now it's like all of them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's like
don't
it's
scroll down.
horrifying.
horrifying babies in horror culture and mush them into one.
Yes.
This is a
But you
bad
do
baby.
see that it's almost like in a womb type thing situation, kind of hanging above this giant egg containing souls.
Did I notice anything from the ruins from the temple? of
Not the temple itself, no. You're just basically focused on Morgatha and what she's essentially seeing.
Morgatha? Oh, she has a cool name though.
Morgatha.
Right?
totally a hag name though. Like,
Yeah.
if I meet someone named Morgoth, I'm like, you're evil witch, aren't you?
Alright. Anything else? That's it for that spell.
And I couldn't have known where exactly they were.
No, because you rolled too low. But you do know that they're on this world and they're in someplace jungle-y.
Okay.
But it's fairly recent.
Did she describe
Because-
the place to us at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll describe it.
So would that have been like the Arcana roll to know where that was?
Here, kind of
no,
rolls
if-
for the
if-
giant bandit baby.
If you want to figure out a place,
Yeah.
I would say just do like
A history
I guess
check?
history, yeah.
Well, I got a 19 on that one.
Oh, that's bad. I don't know anything about where that is.
I have a 14, so that's not.
Cruz, you got a
places.
yeah. You have been places, Cruz. So you got a 19.
Yeah.
You're racking your brain about various jungle places. You've been up and down the coast, and you know that probably the closest one that you are aware of that's on this side of the world is oh my god, I just completely freaking blanked. Hang on. I literally just completely blanked the
Oh, the
maybe
cruise
name.
there, huh?
Is Chult.
Shut.
Chult. Which is to the far south from where you guys are. But you know that it's a jungly. It's like, it's not an island. It's like a, what is it called? Peninsula or whatever. It's the
Peninsula?
thing that just. What's up? Chult. Chult. But it's kind of like it's at the bottom of the oh my god, words today.
Hang on,
The continent that you guys are kind of on right now, or the like Faerun, if you go further south,
Yeah,
it kind of curves into like a weird sort of handle thing, and it's on the end of
that's a
that.
peninsula.
It's
Yeah.
the Florida of Faerun.
Yes, it is the Florida of Faerun. They're in Florida. Florida hags.
God.
But yeah, Cruz, that's what you know as that's the only jungle area that you know of here, that you've traveled around on the seas.
All right, I
There
relay
could be
that.
other jungle areas in other parts of the world, but this is primarily the area that you've traveled in.
I'll relay that.
Okay.
Like they might be in Chult.
Thanks.
Where is that?
Kasuntai.
It's down south. You know, Florida. It's like that.
What is
What's
Florida?
Oh, I made it up. You know, I've got this great new game that I'm developing. It's set on Earth. No.
It's called Suburban Moms and Minivans.
No, Chult is this peninsula down south. You know, it's jungly. It's got some ruins, maybe. I've been there.
Does
No,
it have a
pretty-
giant mouth of
You
baby?
haven't been to Chult, but you know of it
Oh,
because
excuse
you
me.
have sailed
I know
around.
of Chult.
Okay. Okay. So we want to use this last one for the Lich, correct?
And I'll say, actually, everyone, Alina, Varen, and Mira, you guys can make an intelligence check real quick. Actually, I think it's just no. Well, maybe, yeah, go ahead, Mira. I can't remember if Mira knows
That'll
or
be a
Trick
17. Sorry.
Is this
I'm
just a
making one?
saving throw, or is it just a regular?
not. Just an intelligence check.
19.
Okay. When Cruz mentions Chult, it does sound familiar because you recall that Quickpaw is from Chult.
Hey guys, quick plus from Schalt.
You're right. Do you think
Oh.
she might
Heard a
have
hot minute.
She might.
Didn't
Oh,
she
she-
leave?
She did.
Might. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. She went.
At the very least, that
You
gives
guys
us,
basically paid her. She did her duty, and then eventually, you.
at least
I think
gives us
it,
a jumping off point for when we get there. I assume we're
got
going.
that.
Yeah, I mean that's the best bet we have. It's only 2 days south. It's not that much of a travel.
Oh no, it's not 2 days south. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a long ways
Yeah,
south.
who said
Oh,
that?
I heard 2 days south somewhere.
No. It's at the bottom of the continent that you guys are on. It's a trip. It's a long trip.
We'd have to set up fucking mail holding.
Mail forwarding, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed. I say we go for it. Should we also roll the giveaway?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. Here, giveaway. Let's roll the giveaway. All right.
Only 2 entries. So...
Why
Maybe
do
a
I not
coin
have?
flip.
Hang on one second, because 1 second, because for some reason Nightbot likes to enter giveaways, and Nightbot cannot enter a giveaway because it's Nightbot.
It's a bot.
Katie Emmons.
Katie Emmons.
Katie Emmons wins the Mad Maggie. Mad Maggie.
Mad Maggie.
Awesome.
Now you get a whole hag girlfriend. That's
She's pretty metal.
Why?
If you're gonna have a hack girlfriend, might as well be a Mad Maggie. She can build you.
I mean, to be fair, I
She
once
can build
had
you a
hack
car.
girlfriend. She taught me how to lucid dream. It was great.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's got some baggage in there.
No, she taught me how to lucid dream.
I thought you said how to lose a dream. I'm like,
No. I had this awesome
Lucid
lucid
Dream
dream
is still pretty wild.
and my GM Ben was like, she teaches you how to make a tree out of a chair, and I was like, I'm gonna love her forever. We're girlfriends now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her name was no different hag. No, she gave me wings. Sorry, different person.
oops, guys, I'm mixing up my D&D girlfriends.
Look,
I got so many girlfriends, guys.
hey, she was great. Her name was Lightning Smuggler, and I loved her very much. She gave me wings.
Lightning smug.
Lightning Smuggler.
Oh, that's pretty
Smuggler,
badass.
Apparently, she was awesome. She gave me wings, even though I wasn't supposed to have them at that level, because like my GM was like, you can just take them, but you can't get anything else. And I was like, fine.
Lightning smuggler sounds like a pretty badass girlfriend. Not gonna lie.
True fact. She came in clutch during the final battle. It was great.
Fighting for- Okay.
Thanks,
Schultz.
Ben.
Okay, so the last legend lore I'm gonna use for the Lich, okay, guys?
Okay. Well, we already
Okay.
know some stuff about the Lich, don't we? No, we didn't. We couldn't get anything out of him when we talked.
Well,
to him.
no, we
Well-
learned about the curse and what he was doing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless you want to use his last one for something else,
I mean,
I wouldn't have anything to use it for. I don't. This is what we need
is
to
it
know.
possible to learn how to free the souls from legend?
not to meta this, but what if we cast it on the? What if we Legend Lord the stone?
The Stone of
God.
Golor?
So
yeah.
deja
It kind of did that when it like first connected with her.
Yeah,
but
it told me
the-
what was
Yeah.
the whole thing. It's like a
Are you? I mean, you can legend lore an object, so it's up to you what object you want to legend lore.
I want
There's a stone. There's the egg.
I think the egg is a good call.
yeah, I'm gonna legend lore the egg.
Okay, so what you learn from that is, let me find some information here. It is called the Soulmonger.
Ooh.
That's our fourth track, guys.
The fourth what?
Track on the album. So
Oh yes,
Soulmonger.
Soulmonger. Okay, so. That's not it.
Got Carly Rae Jepsen stuck in my head, so I'm kind of just jamming over here.
You know that it is essentially something that was created by a lich a long time ago, known as a Sararok. And essentially, it collects souls from people who have died. Once it is activated, anyone who dies, their soul on this world, their soul immediately transfers to the Soulmonger. Let's see. Activating it basically creates what they refer to as the death curse, which essentially means that anybody who has previously died and been brought back to life will start to waste away.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Do I know how to turn it off?
Any spell that breathes life into dead people, revivify, raise dead, resurrection, or true resurrection, automatically fails. If it's cast on a humanoid whose soul is trapped in the Soulmonger, which pretty much everybody is.
Yeah.
Does it have an off switch? Like a return to
Unplug it.
sender switch?
You can it got turned on. It can be deactivated.
If you hit it hard enough, anything's got an off switch.
Yeah, I mean, it can be. It's possible to be destroyed. It's not ever been destroyed, but it is
But if
possible.
we destroy it, will the souls go back to their bodies, or will they just pass?
Either
And if they pass, then we can get them back.
That you are. I will say that it is possible. However, one thing you also learn is that the atropal, the creature that was attached to it, is also somewhat linked to the soulmonger because
You gotta kill the mushy baby, guys.
it is feeding off of the souls that the soulmonger collects.
Yikes, we gotta kill the mushy baby, guys. Well, that puts a nice
Basically,
good time crunch on us.
Basically, the soulmonger is basically its little feeding tube.
So basically, we gotta go and kill the mushy baby before Vorsi there.
Why? Just...
Why did you use that word? Why did you use that word?
We can't bring this evil into our home.
This is why we don't. This is why we don't tell you anything.
Oh no, that was 100% just Jen.
And Amir is with us now, G-dubs.
Oh man.
So Mara, you're.
I'm gonna assume you want to follow this lead down, right?
Yeah.
This is like world catastrophe level stuff.
Wait, hold up. What if we just paid Nemo and she could watch the place for us while we're gone?
I mean, yeah. We're gonna hire people. We can have it up and running. That's fine.
Before we save the
At this
world, we
point, you
gotta get
guys
our
hear a
talent.
soft knock on the door of the room that you guys are
Shit,
collected in.
Nemo.
Open the door.
And you see Nemu, and she's just like, "What are you talking about?" And she sees that she's very sad, but she's just like,
We're trying to figure out how to track down and fix what happened to
It's right there.
there, yeah.
and she nods and she says, "How can I help?"
Honestly, that's
That's a big question.
I mean, okay, here's what we're thinking. The best course of action to get Cythera back would be to track down the lead that we got down south. Would you feel comfortable, as long as Nair is okay with it, of course, keeping the tavern not burned down?
She's kind of nods for a moment and she says, "I can do that. I wish I could come with you."
Do you?
I wouldn't
want
say
to?
no. Like,
She says, "I don't think I would be able to. The necklace has to be charged."
Yeah. There's gotta be a
I mean,
mermaid
we
for
can
some
carry
time.
you as a mermaid.
That would be too great of a burden.
I think
you're
it's also
never a burden on us.
It may
But
also
I will keep an eye on things here and at the manor as well.
We'll collect some money. We've already sent out a flyer to get people hired. We just need to get things settled.
yeah.
We'll leave some money to get all of the materials you need to keep the tavern running. We'll build you a tank here just in case. We'll put up money to get a tank build.
Yeah. I'm sure if we asked the woodwright or one of the blacksmiths.
Yeah. So let's more reason.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time to get all the keys to get. We need to fix this fast. It's a time crunch. I say, give the stone to Jarlaxle, raise the price, because we went through a lot and lost someone for it.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys think.
Give us the money now. Like
Yeah.
now.
How much was he offering?
He offered
Uh,
5K. I think we should ask for at least 8.
Was it 5K per person or
No, it was
Total.
like
For the
all
group.
together.
total?
I think we should ask for 8.
Okay. I think we should ask for 10. Double it.
I mean, I personally agree. Tell you what, how about this? Ask for 12, be nice and lower to 10.
There you go.
That's what you do on Facebook Marketplace, guys.
This is not a lie. I sold a bike there.
Right? Anyway, so yeah, I think obviously one of you two, Cruz or Alina, should actually handle the borderline extortion. And we'll just sit there and look impressively both sad and tough at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna unattune to this so I don't smell.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like this.
All on.
Wisdom. I rolled a 16, and
Oh.
that is +2, so 18.
All right, you're good.
Okay. What does that do?
You don't know.
Find out one day.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all, but I still did it. Okay. So I'm gonna attune for it. 30 minutes to unattune to it. I'm gonna put it in the lead line bag,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put that in the bag of holding.
Yeah, because I think lead just blocks out magic signals.
Yeah, but he has that eye patch. I know he has the eye patch now.
Would that go through lead? That's an interesting question.
I thought the eye patch just saw through like magic.
There's also the fact that it's in the bag of holding, which is in another
Right, yeah.
dimension.
plane. Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so come on, Cruz, let's go see your boyfriend.
Can we just agree that the stone is somewhere safe and we do not have it on us?
Mhm.
Cool.
Come on,
Alright.
Vominos.
So you guys are headed out. You see that Volo has already left, and not getting much information from Nemu.
No.
And Nemu will head back.
He
to
was
the
there
manor
when
to-
they told her Saythair is dead, and he's like, "Hey, I know your fucking employer is dead, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm trying to write a book." Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
But
So you guys head over to Jarlaxle's place.
I make sure I look appropriate, like I look nice. I will look like myself. I do not care.
Okay, so you just start walking through the city.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. You eventually make it to the Hellraiser and are led aboard and to his office.
Okay.
And he greets you all. And he says, "You had quite a harrowing night, I see. I have done what I can to help clean up the mess. As far as the authorities are aware of, this was, all Castellantis brought this on themselves. It is very clear that they were responsible for poisoning all the people at the party, and their deaths are probably caused by the very devils that they brought on. I've also had my associates take care of any stragglers, other servants of theirs. The entire city is going to be in uproar as soon as this news gets out. There's going to be a massive investigation of devil worship in the city. But you guys are off the hook. Though I would lay low for a while. Don't bring any undue attention to yourselves.
You don't have to worry about that.
And we have taken care of the body of your friend. He is at the temple, being cared for.
I thought he was gonna be like, "Yeah, we burned him." We
Burn
burned
her
the
to
body.
ashes.
Bad. Oh.
Fuck. Okay,
Did you find the stone?
we did.
He smiles. Thank you. And holds out his hand.
Oh god, wait, I need to. Okay. Hey, Adriana, not Alina. Hey,
No.
Adriana's a little.
My personal suggestion is something along the lines of like, we found it, but at great cost. You know, and then lead off of that.
Yeah, but then he's gonna be like, "Oh, but I cleaned up and I covered for you guys." Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Well, he was gonna do that anyway, so fuck him.
Okay. We did found it. We almost died, and our friend did die. I think it is fair that we ask for a higher price for it.
His eyes narrow slightly, and he says, "How much are you asking for now?"
Double it.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage because I'm his niece? No, he doesn't like me that much.
Nobody gets advantage until Axel.
Yeah, I
I
can't
only
roll
have
4
plus-
dice and pick the highest one.
I rolled an 18.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Plus 2, synthetic 20.
Okay.
Nice.
You got a tribute.
He's
Okay,
quiet for a moment. He's quiet for a moment. But then he thinks and he says, "Done. 10,000. And he kind of snaps his finger, and one of his servants who are kind of hanging around goes to collect the money for you. May I have the stone now?
Okay.
I just looked it up.
Can I real quick get a read on him?
Are
Yeah,
you
so I'm gonna
there?
insight
Are
check.
you there? I thought it was just us.
I thought it was just me and.
Oh, was it?
Well, you
No, I
told.
thought it was everybody.
Yeah, because I was like, you guys do the talking, but we're not going to stay out something that we helped get.
Oh,
Oh, sure,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hang
Thank
on.
you very
What
much.
did you say?
I will use that advantage on something else. Hopefully.
Oh, that's bad. I don't get shit.
Can
I
I,
need my-
get a read on him?
Go ahead, make an insight check.
I'm not gonna use my advantage because that's a pretty good roll. 16 plus 2, that's 18. This dice is rolling real good, guys. I found the dice.
It's just a green borealis. I want the green borealis.
What are you trying to detect about him?
Is he going to fuck us over in any way, shape, or form?
You do not get the sense that he's being devious in any way. He seems eager. He's been waiting for the stone for a while, but he does not seem like he's plotting against you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take out. What?
I forgot to do something. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I was like, oh, what should I
I'm
not?
an idiot. I forgot. I meant to do something. I completely forgot. Fuck.
I'm going to take out the lead line bag with the stone in it. I'm going to hand it over. I'm like, congratulations, you are now a proud owner of 500,000 gold pieces.
Well, not
He
quite.
kinda-
You still have to. You still have to.
Yeah, you still
You are
have to
now
do a
the
little
proud
bit.
owner of a map to 500,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, you still need to
He
find 3.
chuckles and opens the bag and takes out the stone and looks at it a moment, and he says, "Did any of you look at it?"
Ooh, it's a great question. I did.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm like, yes, I did.
What did you see?
Where it
Some
He
was,
puts the stone back, and he puts the stone back in the bag.
Creation.
the history of the stone, where it was, where the vault was, what you need.
And where is the vault?
A theater. There's a dressing room with a secret passageway. There's a long hall after that. There's a door with dwarven writing, and you need 3 keys to get into it.
And the 3 keys are? And you see he's just kind of just looking at you and just memorizing everything.
I'm being straight up. It's like the stock of a beholder, a bronze dragon scale, and the manifestation of sunlight.
Interesting. Very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, I'm sure this will go towards you acquiring power and towards you protecting the people that need protecting, correct?
Of course. And at this point, his servant comes back in with a large bag filled with a lot of money. And who takes the bag of money?
Got it.
All right. Hands it to Varen.
I mean, I can put it in the bag of holding.
I mean, like, I think we should be okay just getting back to the house and splitting it up.
All right. And he says, "That is there for you. I thank you for your service. I may have more work for you in the future. But for now, enjoy the spoils of your labor."
Thank you. And I leave him with this. There's a bronze sea dragon near. Don't kill it. You only need to ask to get a skill from them.
They like shiny They like shiny things.
They like
Yeah.
shiny things.
Trade them.
They're just a child. Please.
He nods and says, "Thank you for that information. I will take that into account."
Thank you. Okay. Well,
And after that, yeah. And after that, he kind of just dismisses you guys. Unless you have something else. Cruise.
Yeah, I'm gonna linger behind.
Alright, here we go. Let's go.
I don't want to spy in on this.
Alright. Oh, jeez.
You guys spied on all my personal shit, so this is payback. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright. He notices you linger behind and smiles and says, "What can I do for you?"
Can I spy in on this?
Go ahead. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna use my advantage. Okay, that wasn't that great, but perception. I have +2 perception. That is a 15. I rolled a 13.
Okay. You can kind of hear little muffled voices. You hear a little bit.
I just say, are we good?
Good as far as we've done our deal. Yes.
We done the deed.
We are good for now.
Are we good?
And he says, "I have nothing against you, Cruz.
Can
I know that you are merely trying to protect Alina, and I appreciate that. We're good.
We're good? I
Just stay out of trouble."
can't promise that at all,
That one we're about to go fight a giant metal baby.
right? Can I shake his hand?
Yes.
Alright.
And he does shake your hand.
Is that what they're calling it
Very
these
firmly.
days?
They're calling it, yeah.
They're calling it these days.
And he says, "I take it from this moment you are breaking up with me." And he kind of gives you a wink.
Yeah, tragedy of tragedies, you know. It just never would have worked between us.
I think it's like, I think they're breaking up.
But he says, "Yes. I can assure you that Captain Rousseau does not know your location. And your secret is safe with me."
There's a captain. I think there's a third. I think
There's a third man in the room.
there's a third man involved, guys. I think Cruz had another boyfriend.
Although I would advise you to stay away from the seas.
Yeah, that's advice I need to really start taking. Well, thanks.
There's no telling when you might run into him.
Don't I know it? Thanks for, well, I can't thank you for much, but thanks for looking out for Alina.
My pleasure.
And I leave.
All right. Alina just acts natural.
What's good?
No, not much. We're good. We're good. We're good. How's things with my uncle, your boyfriend? How's it hanging?
Well, he's no longer that, so.
Oh, that's so
No
sad.
longer
Oh,
her
no.
uncle?
I'm so sad you guys broke up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it was just kind of a temporary thing, just while I was in town, you know.
Summer fling,
Were
yeah.
you the dumper or the dumpy?
Okay. All right, we're all adults here, so we're not. I'm not gonna answer that question.
Oh, he was the dumpy.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry, Cruz.
Yeah, you know, he's just out of my league. What can I say?
You want to like get a drink later or something? Like,
Do
like
an
you can get
inside
the spirits
check
back out.
If you want.
I rolled a 6. Guys, okay, I'm not. This dice is doing very, very well for me. That's insight. That's 18.
All right. Cruz, it's up to you. Do you want to roll deception? Whatever.
I mean, like, I'm like, fine. I dumped him, and I'm not sticking around. I'm certainly not getting on his ship.
I thought you were already on his ship.
I said it, and then I was like, I opened myself. wide open.
Mhm.
That one was on me.
I thought you set sail on his ship a long time ago.
He's just completely straight. I've been here 2 weeks. Come on.
I was told this relationship was before that. So,
Oh, we did?
yeah, you guys told me it was before that.
Oh. Yeah, then.
Some history.
A little bit of history, just a touch.
Well, I'm so sad for you, buddy. Anyway, let's go, guys.
Yeah, I'm really heartbroken, as you can see.
Clearly. Let's
Alright,
go.
Let's get
We
out
have
of here.
money too.
All right, where are you guys going?
It is
Well-
so funny that she did not ask me about the third captain.
Well, I don't want to bring up stuff.
I mean,
I'll
we,
keep
we
that to
did tear
myself.
into you. But he wouldn't answer anyway.
You guys just spied into my fucking secret conversations about my past.
And we were like, so,
Here, that also involved all of us. So, like, you know,
Yeah,
it all
true.
worked out.
this is my business. Grown folks' business.
Okay. Mister, I can't even remember who this dude is.
To be fair, I hadn't actually met him before.
Okay. We need to, this money needs to be used to set up the tavern. So we need to pay the $1,000 that
You guys already paid for that
Yeah.
stuff.
We're
we
good.
paid for that. We paid for
Yeah,
1,000.
you're just waiting. It was gonna take a couple weeks for the tavern to like get fixed and everything up and running.
Yeah, so I guess we like pop over to the house with money. We each get 2,500.
Oh, I want to talk to the woodworker. I don't fucking know their name. Alina knows the name. I don't know the name.
Let's see. Let me go back to all your neighbors. Okay, so everybody gets
2,500.
2,500. Yay!
Ooh,
Y'all got some money now.
a pretty
Tally. Yeah, Tally is the one who's the woodworker.
Yes. I want to see that a tank gets built in my tavern.
Tally is just like a tank out of wood.
Fuck, I don't know where else to go, man.
A glass worker, maybe?
A glass worker, a metal worker. Where do I go, Tally? Please tell me.
I mean, we could go to like a fucking kegger.
You never pearl.
A giant fucking keg.
He tells you to just go next door and let. Actually, he tells you to go next door to the Steam and Steel and talk to Avi,
Avi?
who is the blue one.
Okay, I'll go talk to Avi. I like
Okay.
Gonna go talk to Darren's boyfriend.
No.
And
That throws me off so much because my cousin is named Avi, and I'm like, what's a high schooler gonna get you, man?
you go next door and you see Embrick is as usual over his forge, his dark red skin, just not even sweating. Like he's very comfortable with the heat.
Yeah.
Avi, on the other hand, is very uncomfortable and kind of trying to stay on the far side. But Avi greets you and says, "What can I do for you?"
Hi. I am looking to get a tank built somewhere into my tavern. I was
A
told I could
tank?
talk to you. Yes.
What kind of tank are you talking about?
A large tank that can contain a good amount of water.
For what purpose?
Lobster.
Big fish.
No.
Halibut.
It's
A shark.
We're getting some
Everybody's
halibut.
calling these out, and he's just like, "So you mean like a fish tank? Or
Kind
you
of.
want something that will sustain living creatures in the sea?"
Yes.
Okay.
But it's gotta be pretty large.
Okay. I have some connections and can put something like this together for you. How large do you want it to be?
I wanted to be able to. I could submerge in it completely.
Okay.
Not that I'm going to, but that large.
I'm going to. I would also
Thanks,
like
you're
it
a
to
mermaid
be
now, right?
me-sized.
So you want like a pool? Okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be as big as a pool, but
Hot tub.
Hot tub. Well,
well,
Hot tub.
you have to like live in it.
shut up.
No, I'm not saying this out loud. This is
Okay.
Avi says, "How soon do you need this built?"
As soon as possible. We'll be leaving pretty soon, but we will have someone to if it can't be done in the next day or so, we'll have someone in the tavern that'll take care of our business for us.
He says it will take at least a week, getting all the
That's
supplies together and doing all the work.
complete-
But where in their tavern do you want this to be? In the main room?
no. No. Can we pull up a map of the tavern?
Yes. Let's see.
Our basement was pretty small, I think.
I was
Yeah,
looking-
not the basement. Then we're gonna have to do that for the.
isn't there a turret that we could use?
The turret's small too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's in my room.
There's the garrets, which is Varen's room. There's
I mean, you could try and clear out a section of your basement if you wanted to.
well, there's the second floor that has that kind of living area.
There's like the third floor has that like office.
Yeah, but that's our library.
And you can move your books.
You could put it in Mira's space. I mean, if Mira was cool, because she has a whole floor.
Yeah, that's why I think the second floor has across from Mira. There's 2 living areas that we're not using.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we give her the lounge area?
This area right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we'll build the tank right there, and
And
then
then
she
she
can
can
have,
have her own
Are
place.
there- aren't
have
there
an
windows right
actual
there?
room, not just like
Okay.
a basement.
Are there windows right there?
Yeah.
There are windows, yeah.
We can cover them up.
There's curtains.
Yeah. You got curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not animals.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna convert the den to Nemu's room.
Yeah. She'll have an actual room, not just a basement. See, we're already better than Scyther. Are we sure we want to get him back?
Do you say that aloud in front of
No,
Mira?
that's just me. That's Adriana talking
That's a
to
mess.
Alina. Alina feels horrible.
All right. And let's see.
But that's not really a change of pace. She always feels horrible.
All right. He says, yes, I can do this. It will be probably around 150 gold.
No problem. I'll put that. I'll give him 200 gold. Please.
this again.
Terrible at negotiating. Yes.
I like my gay neighbors, okay?
Okay.
Nazi neighbors. And just
Neighbors.
like, it's not really a secret, but try not to talk about it with people. It's just
And he's like, I
personal business.
can understand that. It
Okay.
will be discreet.
Thank you, and I'll give him the 200.
Cool.
Thank you so much for everything. Again, opening week on the tavern. You guys have free drinks.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Great. Anything else you want to take care of?
We need to talk to Nemu,
Okay.
and we might want to see if we can find Sithair's will.
You probably
yeah.
also want to do research on, I guess, Cholt too. And see
Oh,
how
I see
far
what
it
it
is.
Oh yeah.
I would say Cruz, you are aware that Chult is, from where you are now, it's about a 20 days sail.
Ooh,
Weeks, man.
We're gonna
To
go
the
Imagine
far
walking.
south. Yeah. You don't know a whole lot about Chult itself, other than the fact that it's jungle, it's down south. You know that most ships tend to avoid that place, except for the more wealthy merchant ships.
great news, gang. It's a 20-day sail away, and nobody likes to go there.
We have to fucking bribe our way there.
We're gonna have to get a war machine.
Yikes.
Yeah, looks. Oh shit! We're gonna have to sail.
What is it on horseback?
Yeah, what is it on horseback? I
A
wouldn't
lot
know that.
Longer,
Longer?
considerably longer, because you're gonna have to go by land and all the way around the peninsula.
Yeah, sailing's the fastest way, guys.
Okay.
Do you know how long, like, I guess, like, the ritual takes, or?
You don't. You have no idea.
I mean, it's presumably ongoing. You know, they're just constantly getting more souls and whatnot.
Hold up. I'm trying to find like a map of Faerun, and I can't find a map of Faerun that's loading right now.
Oh, here. I can put you on the map of Faerun on here.
Oh,
Roll
okay,
20.
got it.
We're gonna have
Maybe.
to ask your uncle for a ship.
Oh, he would have a fast one.
He would.
Oh shit, it's so hard. What if we were able to like? So consider, what if we could get like? Oh, yeah, it's so hard to get there.
Where are we?
Y'all are over up here, pinging at the Sword Coast, and Chult is
Okay.
all the way at the bottom of the map.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Ah,
Schultz is the. Oh shit!
what if we were to?
Ugh.
What's the scale from Lantan to Chult? Like, what's that in fucking?
Let me see if it's that's way too far out.
Oh my God.
I'm just guessing.
It's like over 150 miles. Like from where we are. Sorry, not your question, but
I know. I'm just trying to figure out days wise. I would say if it's 20 days from Waterdeep to Chult, I would say that it's probably. What'd you say?
Yeah, very shortest distance is like 120 miles. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say it's probably just a few days shorter than that to get to Lantan. Either way, it's a long trip.
Could we pay someone? Mirror voice. Could we pay someone to?
Do you think we could hit like a teleportation service?
I don't think that someone has a teleportation circle in the jungle, but
Just here.
We could ask around. Never heard.
good.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know a way around this one.
Anyway, even if we get to the closest place, civilization-wise, we're gonna have to travel by foot or horse. It's gonna be longer than 10-20 days either way.
Yeah, I'm thinking our best bet is just to fucking sail for it.
Yeah.
Well, every time someone says sail, I just sail.
Cruise. Do you think you'd be able to secure us passage?
I mean, I can ask my uncle.
Yeah, her uncle's like, he's got ships.
Ships
Yeah.
on ships on ships.
He's got 3 ships, and he could probably procure another one or
He also
something.
has a submarine.
He also has a submarine.
Yeah,
Your
I learned
uncle's,
about that.
we don't need to. Your uncle's strapped. We don't need to.
Do we want to go back now and ask for a ship?
We're gonna go
Another
crawling
thing,
back.
listen, he is my uncle. He doesn't really like. We're not really like tight. Right now, I just work for him. Him being my actual uncle means nothing to him.
I mean, this is like a world-ending threat. I feel like.
Also, you just dumped him, so
I mean, he didn't. It was amicable. You know, it wasn't serious for either of us. It's fine.
It was a mutual dumping.
It was a mutual dumping.
okay.
And I'm not the one who has to ask him, now am I?
I
Ooh, we
guess
need a
not.
crew.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna give me a ship and a crew just for us to sail. It's gotta be something that's going. I'll ask him.
We could also ask him if he knows of anyone who's going that he can like drive us onto or something.
Yeah, cool.
Money
Okay.
moves. God.
Also, we can drive ourselves onto for that matter.
Yeah, we just came into like 10K, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say we should leave like 1,000 gold for Nemu to take care of everything, since we don't know how long we're gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's
sounds
definitely
good.
gonna be over a month just travel-wise to get to and from.
Yeah.
So
God.
at least a month and a half.
So everyone marks up 250. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go talk to Nemo? Because she has gone back to the manor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna go talk to them. This is us doing all our what's it called? Errands.
Clean up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys do
getting your
that.
affairs in order.
What are we gonna do about the ship? Because I can handle that while you guys talk to Nemo.
I can go with you to take care of the ship.
So Cruz and Lena want to go get the ship. Varen and Mara want to go talk to Nemu.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave her with 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
So everybody mark off 250.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Without saying, like, give her all the information of everything.
Wait, who's got the other ear in his head for me?
I have it.
Alina.
Okay,
So we're
perfect.
good.
Okay. So, Vera and Amira head back to the manor, and you meet Nemu there, and she tells you guys that she has found Sethir's will, and she hands it to Mira.
He reads it.
And he has left everything to you.
Yeah.
What a king.
Yes. And that includes his business, too.
Ooh.
No, that's not true. No, he wouldn't. God, no. As far as his properties, but his actual business is he's left to whoever his business partners are. He's not going to rely on Mira to run his dye business. It'd be terrible.
Yeah.
But his actual assets he has left in your care. So you have that, and
How much money is that?
I'm looking it up. God damn it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was just asking because I was super curious.
I will say that his liquid assets are about 50K,
Holy shit.
but you also have the house and you have like various things, and it's not all like money. It's like
Buy it, y'all. And a crew.
We could, honestly.
Honestly.
You can get those gauntlets.
We're bringing him back.
Could get those
Go.
gauntlets.
Yeah.
We're not spending all the money.
Money.
This is Mira's money. Yeah, so you have that. You have the house, and whatever else. Actually, let me double check. I don't know if you had anything.
We brought you back to life. It's like there. Also, we just spent all your money.
Yeah, now he's broke too.
If we bring him back, we're just like, yeah, we spent all of your money. Have fun.
Yes.
You're bankrupt. Good luck.
But you're alive, so you're welcome.
At this point, you do see a paper bird come flying and kind of park itself in front of the window outside of his office.
These birds.
Was that to
Alright,
does
Mira's
it park
gonna
itself in front of either of
pick
us
it up.
or just
read it.
the window?
It parks itself kind of, it's facing towards Mira.
Yep, she's gonna pick it up.
You gotta burn.
It's you gotta open the window. It's stuck
open.
outside.
Oh.
Okay. It flies into your hands and gently unfolds. And you see that it is written from Ariel. And she says, "The Soulmonger has been activated. I am on my way to Chult. Be careful. Do not die." And that's it.
Bitch, that's where we're going. See you there.
You there, girl.
It's just another to see you there.
Oh, she also says if you need help, call the Harpers.
We knew that.
How does she know about this?
We told her.
She's a Harper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's one of them.
Yes.
I tell them everything about except for the Harper because I never told them about her being a Harper because I can keep secret.
Sure you can.
I
Out of all the secrets, that's the one you chose to keep. The one that would
Only
actually be
keep secrets
helpful.
from us.
he said
Okay.
don't tell them.
Okay. All right. You let her know that your sister is already on her way to Chult.
Fuck. She moves quick.
Well,
Now, can we hitch a ride with her? Like,
I think she's already gone.
She's gone. She left real quick because that only happened like an hour ago.
well, if she can do it, we can do it.
Okay, let's buy a ship and a crew. Or, no, we don't have enough money for that.
Yeah, I was just like, we probably shouldn't spend There's money on a ship and a crew.
Let me
You
see
could be
how
the
much.
proud owner of a ship. Does he have a ship?
Oh, let's see. Sethir does not have a ship. He doesn't do a lot of work via sea. He does trade and stuff like that, but he doesn't actually travel via sea very often. Let me see. I know I had like a list of informations about ships, and now I don't know what
I
I
don't
did
need
with
to
it.
buy a ship. We could probably contract one.
Yeah.
What
What do
is that
you know,
for you
Mr.
guys?
Sailor?
A seasoned sailor.
Yes. You could probably, yeah, you can hire a ship. I mean, owning a ship is a lot of work. You have to pay not only for the ship, but you have to maintain the crew and make sure that they are kept healthy and well. But it is possible that you could. I mean, you're in a port city. There's lots of ships around, so you could try
Can we,
and.
like, rent it and have it wait for us, and then we can come back?
It is
Yeah.
entirely possible.
It's, hiring out their shit.
Is the area around Choate like dangerous waters?
I will say, who was the last person who talked to Quickpaw?
Probably Alina.
Make an intelligence check to see if you can remember what you talked to Quickpaw about.
Straight up 14, because I have +0 intelligence. I'm average.
That's all right. You do recall that Quickpaw told you a little bit about
Yeah.
Choate and why they're trying to get there. But the reason that it was so expensive for Quickpaw to try and get passage because nobody wanted to go there is because there is a dragon turtle that lives outside of the port of Nainzaru, and essentially it will attack ships if they don't give enough of a tribute to it.
Ooh.
Would I know what a tribute? Would it just be gold or like be something big?
It would be things of value. You can imagine, knowing your interactions with Zelifarn and its obsession with shiny things, you can imagine other dragons are kind of similar. They want things that are of value and pretty and expensive.
Could have given it the stone.
I don't think it would be interested in the stone actually.
The stone itself is not really that valuable. It's the information inside of it, but
I don't have anything. Really. I've got an old shitty spear. Well, it's not shitty, it's magic, but
a magic shitty spear.
a magic shitty spear.
I think it's something that we can talk to whoever, see if there's anyone who's ever sailed there and see what kind of tributes they give.
Yeah.
And find that out.
Aunties.
I mean, yeah, I could ask things. Yeah, I'll go back to Jarlaxle.
All right. So you and Cruz go back to Jarlaxle, who is at this point it's evening time, so it's been a couple hours. You didn't immediately just turn around and go back, but he's just like, fancy seeing you again so soon.
I know, you missed us so much.
Yes.
I need
What?
your advice.
About what?
We need to travel to Scholt.
You see his eyes kind of look at you curiously, and he looks at Cruz, and he looked back to you, and he's just like, for what?
Something very, very important. By the way, don't die in the next 2 months, just in case.
And he's just like, what's going on?
How much should I fucking tell this guy?
Well, if you die, we'll explain it to you.
Well, you're not there, so.
I thought we all went.
Something's happening to
No,
people.
No, it was just Cruz and Lena, because Varen and Mira went back to the house.
Something's happening to people who die, and it's a mess, and we're gonna clean it up.
What happened
But
with
don't
our
worry
friend?
about it.
It's what we're trying to fix.
This is the issue with your friend who was not able to be raised.
Correct.
And what's causing this?
Souls are being trapped.
That's not good.
No?
That's why I told you not to die in the next couple months.
And he kind of takes a deep breath and he says this certainly explains the situation with all the nobles that have died recently. Several of them, of their families, have attempted to have them raised in temples as well, and their souls are missing as well. It's causing a bit of a panic.
Yes.
I bet.
But I think if you help us, it could be something that could favor you greatly.
I take it you want passage?
Correct?
You want a ship?
Yes.
He nods and says, yes, I can do this. When do you want to leave?
Tomorrow.
Whew.
That quick?
There's a thing that's feeding on the soul, so we kind of are on a time crunch.
He nods and says, and kind of whistles, has his servant comes, has his exchange some words with his servants, and he says, I will have a ship and a crew ready for you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Make sure all your affairs in order, it is a long journey to Chult.
We know.
Do you have...
We know we need tribute.
Yes. And you will need a lot of it. What do you have of value on you that you can bring with you? I would at least advise a large chest full of whatever valuables you can choose to you can part with.
I don't have shit. I got this fucking hairbrush.
I got a magic axe. I got laughing tea. I could just make it laugh and then it'll like leave us. I don't have a lot. I got a shield.
I've got gold. They can take my gold. I'm not.
Straight money can also do it.
I
I'm
got
not
2
staying
spell
in the city.
scrolls.
Magical items are good.
I have 1 magic item. I have technically 2 that I could
Would
really.
this blood spear work?
Just don't do that.
Shiny magical treasure, whatever you can get together. And he just shrugs and he just says, you have a day to get everything together.
Got any magical detritus you're willing to get rid of?
This will
Me?
be done in your name. You could be the person that calmed a great panic throughout the city and restored the last lives.
Jarlaxle laughs and he says, I'm providing you a ship and a crew. You provide the tribute.
Where's that
Okay,
skin?
that's fair. I had to give it a shot.
Had to even try.
Fair enough.
We'll figure something.
What about, and I apologize for saying this, your friend who is incapacitated?
I'm not gonna give up his body. We
Not his body. He is a person of means. Is there anything that you can salvage from his things?
Oh,
His fortune.
ask. We could definitely ask.
I mean,
probably.
I am sure he will forgive you if he is brought back to life and you manage to succeed. And if not, well, it won't matter.
That's true. That's very, very true. Okay,
You've got a
we'll
point.
get that in order. Thank you for the ship and the crew. I don't really care about fame, so this can all be in your name, honestly.
I don't think it needs to be in anybody's name, really. It just needs to happen.
Yes, for now. Perhaps later on, but right now we don't want to panic people any more than they already are.
Of course, not at the moment. But
I will send you information with the ship and name later this evening once I have everything in order.
thank you. Thank you again. Yep, this is awkward now. I'm gonna
He
leave.
just looks
Uh-huh.
stressed.
What?
Stressed.
And he kind of, as you leave, he kind of gives Cruz a look that's just kind of saying, I just told you not to spend time on the season. Here you go. All right. You're on your own now.
I can give Cruz my hat of disguise.
I'm gonna stay back again. And
I'm gonna listen again.
But okay. So Jarlaxle,
But can I?
on a scale of 1 to 10, do you know how angry he still is? Is he angry at all? You know, maybe he's forgiven me after all these. You know, maybe he's found it in his heart to forgive me, or at least forget.
Alina's like, okay, he had trouble with his last boyfriend. Something.
Jarlaxle just shakes his head and he says, I will say that he has no reason to believe that you are anywhere around currently. Though if he happens to run into you, who knows? His concerns right now are gathering his own fleet.
Well, for? What's he doing?
You see Jarlaxle's eyes kind of narrow and he looks a little irritated and he says, that's what I would like to know.
Where are you gasping?
He is getting a lot more ambitious. Perhaps too ambitious.
Sea fight and boat fight.
Pirate fight.
I would advise you to stay away from him, but if you would happen to encounter him, I would not be disappointed if something happened to him.
Laxo wants Cruz to kill his ex-boyfriend.
I wanna. So if he wants me to kill, there's a chance that he's not actually beefing with me because he never said that he was actually beefing with me still.
That he was actually what?
He never said that he was still beefing with me still. It's been like 30 years.
He may not even remember you. Who knows?
I think
You were the one who assumed, and you're the one who told Jorlax all that information.
as a third
It's all on
party
Cruz.
member, if someone stole my entire fortune, I will still remember and will always have a grudge on him. Just
Like,
putting that out there.
To be fair, I would also be angry for 40 years if someone stole a French fry from me. So like, I will hold grudges until the day I die.
All right, we got like 5 minutes. Any last minute things you guys want to wrap up?
I want to real quick check on the price of those gauntlets because I remember I went and I didn't get them yet.
Yes, I think it was 5 for the pair, or 3,000 individually.
Okay.
After this, we're just gonna talk with Mayra about gathering tribute. We already found passage and all that, so it's up to her. But we can do that next session.
Yes. And we are actually, so it's up to you guys, but this is pretty much the end of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So we can either end the season here if you want to have another session next week. We could do some one-shots, but I don't want to start the next adventure, which is the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh,
Tomb of Annihilation!
I love Annihilation and Tomb.
that's our
my
6th
favorite
track
thing
on the
ever.
album, guys.
Yes.
6th track.
But we'll be starting Tomb of Annihilation with our next season, which will be starting hopefully July 27th. We're gonna be taking a few weeks off because Adriana's got some theater stuff going on for a few weeks. So we've got like 3 more weekends that we can play. So if you guys want to,
We'll do
we can
one
either-
shots.
If people
We do
are
one-shots.
opposed, I would love to drop a one shot for you guys.
yes,
That'd be
We're
awesome.
gonna need like a couple of weeks, but like I would love to drop a one shot for you guys.
Well, I got one shots lined up if nobody else is biting, because I bought Uncaged Anthology, which you guys should get. 'cause
That's
it's pretty
true.
awesome.
Yes.
Wait, Adriana, when did you say you're out?
I have to be out for July.
Okay.
And I'm out the last weekend of this month. So basically we have next Saturday, the 15th, and the 22nd. Those are the 3 Saturdays we have left.
I would love to claim the 22nd if possible.
22nd?
I would
Okay.
love to run a one shot for you guys.
Cool. So the 22nd will be Jen's one shot. And Adriana, you want to do some
Yeah.
uncaged stuff for us?
Yeah.
I got.
Oh, we can show off our new overlay for the uncaged stuff because I made a special overlay just for that. Anybody else want to run a one shot, or you want to?
I got one shot. I got.
Yes. I
mean-
want that one shot.
What did you say you wanted to do one?
Yeah, yeah.
PB?
PB, yeah.
Okay. What day do you want to do that?
What day is available?
We have the 8th or the 15th.
The 15th.
15th. So Adriana, you're okay with doing next week's?
Yeah.
Okay, so Adriana will be next week, and then PB will be the 15th. Awesome. So we got some one shots. Yay! Awesome. So the next few sessions will just be a bunch of one shots until we end our season, and then next season we'll start with the Tomb of Annihilation, which I'm really excited about this one because it's gonna be fun. So yeah, we'll figure out. You guys will gather your tributes, and we'll figure that out when we start the next season. What all you managed to collect together. But yeah. Anything? Any other announcements?
I would like to request that Adriana use her tribute and just roll with advantage on just a d20. Just see what she rolls.
I did use my tribute. I did use it
Oh, you did? Shit.
on perception for spying
Oh,
on,
shit, I missed that.
That's right.
because that's what I want to use it for. But
Very nice.
But yeah, so
I'm
other than
grandpa.
games, I have games that I'm playing, guys, as always.
What games are you in?
So I added a new one.
Jeez.
So near the end of June, on Monday, I'm gonna be playing over at Pro Restarter. With my DM's gonna be on Twitter. His name is not another Nathan. I believe we're gonna be playing the Dark Sun world, which is pretty really cool. I've never played it before. It's like kind of post-apocalyptic. I don't have a date for that, but late June. We just started putting things together. But currently, I am over at Diamond Berry's channel on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays, I am playing. We're playing Ghost of Saltmarsh, which just came out, which is really really good. And I'm playing warlock tiefling named Cataclysmia, and she's a little southern. She's a little tiny little tiefling. And on Thursday, same channel. Wednesdays at 8:30 Eastern. Ghost of Saltmarsh. And I'm gonna have a schedule on my Twitter, guys, soon. I promise.
Awesome.
And Thursday, I'm playing the same channel. I'm playing Horde of the Dragon Queen, which I am playing a Shattercry Shadow Sorcerer named Zaya, and that is Eastern time, 6:30 Eastern time, or no, 7 o'clock we start. And I'm here on Saturdays, not for June, but not till the end of, not for July. Yeah, but yeah.
Awesomeness. All right. With that, we are proud members of the Nerdsmith Network. So if you want more awesome TTRPG content, podcasts, and various things, go to nerdsmith.org. I think that they might be doing something for Pride. Let me see. I can't remember if there's a bunch of different organizations doing stuff for Pride. So I want to see if they actually had, or maybe not. Yeah, but go to nerdsmith.org to find more nerdy, awesome shows. And then we will be back next week for a one shot.
Just to shout out, Nerdsmith does have a really, really cool show called Final Rights. It's a bi-weekly show. So every other Tuesday at, I think it's 2 Central, 3 Eastern. It's called, Final Rights. It's really,
Is that the vampire one?
No, that's the tiefling one.
Oh, yes.
And it's really southern gothic, and it's on like a ship aboard the River Styx that travels through plains, and it's really, really cool. And I really like it, and the DM's really cool, the players are really cool. I fell in love with it instantly, so I had to give it a shout out. It's really, really cool.
I'm so behind on watching some of the shows. I fell behind Critical Role at least 10 episodes, and so
they only have 4 episodes out, so it's not that if you want to catch up,
See, the great thing about Critical Role is they play so fucking late at night. So while I was packing my U-Haul at 10 p.m., I was like, I'm just gonna listen to Critical Role and go to sleep when it's done. I ended up going to sleep at 2:30. Yeah. But now I'm moving to my new place, and next time I can actually show you guys what it looks like, because right now it's just boxes and sad.
Boxes and sad. Yes. Virtual tour.
I moved today. I'm very tired, y'all.
All right.
If you couldn't tell.
In that case, we will go ahead and say good night. Thank everybody for joining us for this season, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.